Yo, people, welcome back to the YouTube channel. You already know what time it is. It's time for another watch along. Listen, we are sandwiched at this current moment in time between the 3 o'clock kickoffs, and it seems like pretty entertaining 3 o'clock kickoffs as well. But what can I say? As soon as I was just about to devil in with the antics and enjoy the festivities, I'm seeing that Arsenal are winning. I'm seeing Nottingham Forest are winning. I'm seeing these two teams, despite the fact that, yeah, you know, they may have potentially looked like they were going to drop points. They have overturned things. I think Nottingham Forest are currently down to 10 men. I didn't get to watch the whole game, which is obviously I didn't do a watch along for these two games either, because I didn't expect it to be really that dramatic. I saw Man United at home to Nottingham Forest, saw Arsenal at home to Fulham, and I thought, I don't really feel like I need to be involved. Do you know what I mean? I don't think I need to be involved. 3 o'clock kickoffs. And I've chosen Brighton versus West Ham, you know, two teams that are in European competition this season, both in the Europa League for different reasons. And obviously, you know, two teams that we've been jousting with quite often in the transfer market or in last match where we lost as well. So I've got a little bit of a mini agenda. I don't really know who I really actually want to do well, but I'm just here to see a good football match. But the lineups are on your screen. The benches are on your screen. We'll get more into this game pre-match talk and what we're looking forward to seeing after the 3 o'clock kickoffs are over. There's only 8 minutes left in the Man United game, the Arsenal game. Arsenal currently 2-1 up against Fulham. Tottenham obviously won earlier on today 2-0 against Bournemouth. I was going to do that game, but I was recording a video for you guys that will come out following on from the review from yesterday where we were discussing about, you know, getting questions in and whatnot. I'll be putting that out after this watch along, so I had to record that. But again, pretty routine in the end, it seems, on that side of things. And it's Brentford 1, Crystal Palace 1 as well. And Man United, like I said, to be 2 goals down in 6 minutes, I would have wished to be there. I would have enjoyed it a lot, but it looks like they'll get through this in the end and go on to win the game. So unfortunately, I think Saka also converted his penalty. Doesn't look like it. It looked like for a second we might have a great day, but it doesn't look like anything's going to come of these situations. People are saying pens and red cards is corruption. Pedro benched for FPL. It's tough. I'm not gonna lie, it's not easy with Brighton. It's not really easy to call who's going to play consistently up front. I've got these games on screen at the moment, but it's not easy to call for sure. 1 minute they're in, the next minute they're not. It's difficult. They have a lot of rotation. They got a lot of great options as well. It's definitely not something I'd be banking on your FPLs. 1 minute Ferguson will play, Welbeck. You've got Pedro as well. They have an injury to Enciso for a few months, which is a shame because he's showed last season how talented he is. Maybe Matoma's the only one that's guaranteed at the moment to start. Just watching Nottingham Forest, they had a shot that was going towards the top corner, saved by Onana. Just there pouncing on that one. But yeah, listen, 6 minutes to go in that game. Maybe, just maybe. Leeds are 4-2 up against Ipswich as well in the Championship. Looks like a great game there. Looks like there's been some great games. Predictably, of course, Everton 0, Wolves 0. Just had to be the case. Everybody else, goals everywhere. But in that one, no, had to be predictable. Let me see if I can get the Arsenal game up. I'll be here, hopefully, for a spoiler if somebody fumbles the bag in the last remaining moments of their matches. I'm just keeping an eye on things. Nottingham Forest, to be fair to them, they've really put it out there in the first 10 minutes, getting them first 2 goals. They are putting some pressure on Man United, but I don't expect anything with 10 men. So let's see. I'm trying to watch Arsenal on as well. I'm trying to find Arsenal's game. There they are. Arsenal versus Fulham. Let's see what happens there as well in these last few minutes before we move on. Apparently, Kai Havertz was awful today. Talk to me. What's been going on? I don't really know why you feel like the Brighton West Ham game will be boring. I think it's going to be a great game. Brighton play some of the best football in the league. West Ham they've got some options. I mean, we'll see how David Moyes approaches this. Alvarez is starting. It's a shame it's too early for Kudus because Kudus would have been a very interesting one to watch in this game. Cornet. It seems defensive. Maybe it's a 4-3-3. Souček and Ward-Prowse are in there. Maybe he's going to have Alvarez. And don't play with me. Hey, don't play with me because I haven't seen it yet. Don't play with me, guys, because I haven't seen it yet. I'm not quite there yet. All right, I might be a bit behind. You have to excuse me. It's a 3 o'clock kickoff. A corner's going to come in from Fulham. Ah! Yeah! Go on! Yes! Go on, brother! Look at that! Look at that! 10 men! It ain't easy with 10 men. It's not easy with 10 men. It's not easy with 10 men. 10 men Fulham have equalized at the Emirates from a set piece. It ain't easy against 10 men in this league, as we found out the hard way at the Olympic Stadium. Fulham have equalized. Is Paulinho back from a shoulder injury? Gets the header, scores for Fulham, and Arsenal at home to Fulham with 10 men down and out 2-2. It's not over yet. Wow. Holy shit. I wasn't expecting that, you know. I was not expecting that. I hope Old Trafford's got something for us, man. I hope Old Trafford's got something for us. I was not expecting that at all. Wow. Wow. We got both games up for the remaining minutes. Wow. I was not expecting that. Onana clears there. Mad. Absolutely mad. Like I said, I thought these two were gonna handle their business today. We're gonna win their matches and move on. I was not expecting at all to see any drama whatsoever. I was covering the F1. Obviously, Dutch qualifying session happened earlier, so I wasn't even able to do these 2 games anyway. But there's a lot of delays in that qualifying session. A lot of red flags. But yeah, madness. Madness, madness, madness. Wow. Well, Arsenal have got a couple of minutes to change things. I don't know if anything's happened in the Everton versus Wolves game. The ball coming into the box now. Actually, yes, something has happened. Oh my days. Do you see Everton, yeah? They might be finished. Yo, Everton actually might be finished. Everton as an institution, they must be finished, because to be 1-0 down against Wolves at home, I don't hold much hope for you in life. I can't lie. I think they might be finished. Wow. Everton 1-0 down, late winner potentially from Wolves. That is harsh. Martinelli on the left-hand side for Arsenal, seeing if they can get something back. I don't know how much injury time is going to be there. Like I said, I haven't been watching the whole game, so I'm not really sure the context of if there's a lot of injury time coming up. But if we're going by the way the Premier League's been running it at the start of the season, I'm expecting. Oh, shots being lashed over the bar, man. Nottingham Forest. Big opportunity for Alanga as well, of all people. Back against his old club, and he's smashed it high and wide. Oh, 9 minutes. Oh, my days. That's a long time, you know. That's a long time. I am expecting Arsenal to probably do something in that time, man. They've done it a lot last season with their late winners. That's for sure. Wow. Very much looking forward to, and I'm going to start releasing the watch-along schedule on Mondays, and then you guys know what the upcoming week looks like in terms of what games I'm covering. So we're going to do that this week coming up onwards. And I'm happy to see on my calendar, I will be covering that Roma versus AC Milan game on the Friday. Obviously, AC Milan, I've been hoping to cover them because obviously we've got a lot of former players at their club. Pulisic's got off to a great start. Loftus-Cheek, Giroud, Tomori, Rafael Leao, of course, not our former player, but very exciting to watch. So, and obviously Mourinho and potentially Lukaku, maybe Lukaku on that Friday, and obviously Tammy Abraham. So I'm going to be covering the Roma versus AC Milan game on Friday. This Friday coming, that's going to be a great game. Hopefully, lots of storylines there. I'm just seeing this clearance. United, Declan Rice is coming off. Jesus. Front two now, he's saying. Front two. Wow, this is not easy. Down the left-hand side. For Nottingham Forest. They're putting the pressure. Oh, my goodness. Oh, we were so close. There's 11 minutes of added on time. 11 minutes of added on time at Old Trafford. They were so close to the equaliser. They came down this left-hand side. Oh, my days. Rinsed. Who's playing at right back for Manchester United today? Oh, I'm fuming. Oh, should be an extra 10 minutes. Yes, 11 minutes of added on time. Arsenal come around the back. Cleared away. Fulham are hanging on. For dear life. Ball back into the box again. Headed away. Clinging on for dear life. Martinelli now. Oh, my Christ. Down the left. Rance is rattled. I can imagine. Arsenal and Man United. Don't know what screen to watch, man. It's just drama. Absolute drama. Kicked over the top there. They're going to place this. Oh, who scored for Palace? I'm not sure. Let me take a look. I've not been following all these 3 o'clock kickoffs because I was on the F1 duty. Let me take a look. For Crystal Palace. Goal came from Anderson. So I'm potentially maybe from a set piece, I'm guessing. But yeah, it was Anderson with the goal there for Palace, centre-back. Like I said, Wolves have broken the score. Deadlock there at Goodison. Looks like they're going to win that game. But yeah, Man United, Arsenal. Here's Martinelli. Cutting inside Martinelli. Clipping it. Oh, headed away. Oh, what a save! What a save from Leno in goal. It's offside anyway. Arsenal very, very close. McTominay's been fouled. Listen, Nottingham Forest with 10 men are putting in the shift right now to try and get this equaliser. They really are. You wouldn't think they have 10 men the way that they're playing, man. But anyway, injury now down. A lot of time added on in that Man United game. A lot of time. A lot of time. It's a madness. Absolute madness. Arsenal 2, Fulham 2. Arsenal plugging away, switching play. Out wide now. Jesus on the ball. He's nutmegged, stopped by Robinson. And they're going to hoof it away, Fulham. Listen, Fulham are just clinging on for dear life, man. They got 10 men. They're just trying to clear it up the pitch as much as possible and keep it moving. They are not trying to do anything other. Rashford had a shot saved. I'm hoping maybe Nottingham Forest might be able to do something, but it's difficult. It is difficult to see how. Martinelli's going to get the ball in. No, he's not. Arsenal just around the edge of the area. Zinchenko. Ball into the box. Cleared away again. Arsenal running out of time. Rashford now for United. And now Nottingham Forest get the ball back. Can they get further forward? I don't think Andre Santos is playing in this game, but we will be keeping an eye. Hudson-Odoi is meant to be going to Nottingham Forest soon as well. So, listen. At the moment, I was going to be watching Strasbourg, but at the moment, Angelo is just coming off the bench and making these cameos. So, I'm not in such a rush. And we haven't really loaned out that many players to Strasbourg as we may have expected with Leslie. Okachoku was rumoured. Washington, I'm expecting. So, we don't even have that many players out there at the moment. But once I see starting games, then we'll see what's it looking like. But yeah, I've been keeping an eye on some of the big games coming up, man. And Roma versus Milan's next up on Friday. And that's gonna be one we're on. We play 3:00 next week. We will be there for the doubleheader, Liverpool and Villa, and Arsenal United as well next Sunday. Slide tackle into the crowd. Wide free kick now. Vieira's on it. Vieira is on it. Arsenal, they got about 3 minutes to do something. I don't know what's happened with Odegaard. Did he have to come off? Ball comes into the box, headed away. What happened to Odegaard? Let me know in the chat. What happened with Odegaard? Yeah, obviously Wimbledon on Wednesday, yeah. What happened with Odegaard, people? Let me know. Here's Bruno Fernandes, just trying to waste time. Looks like Man United might get through this, but there's still a lot of time left, to be fair. Konate now, beefing. Down the right-hand side. What happened to Odegaard? Why is Arsenal always getting so much added on time? I don't know. I don't know the context of the game. I haven't been watching the whole game. I'm just here for the last part of it before we get to Brighton versus West Ham. Oh, the shot from Fulham. Fulham nearly got the winner. Fulham almost got the winner from Adama Traore on the break. Brilliant save from Ramsdale. They almost had a winner. Wow, can you imagine? Took him off, thought the game was won. Okay. Here's Saka. Oh, if you need anyone now, Odegaard's one of your guys. It's a good tackle, cleared. I can't believe that. They nearly went off the other end and scored. Here's Martinelli. Left-hand side. Back to Zinchenko. They've got 2 minutes left. Arsenal ball in. It's a great ball. Great defending. I need one of you, man, to drop points, yeah? Don't go anywhere. Somebody must drop points out of these two screens that I'm on. I don't really care which one, but one of you must. Zinchenko with the ball in. Cleared away again. Hacked away. Manchester United have been trying to get that fourth at times on the breakaway. Oh, Gibbs White tackled again. Looks like Forest might be running out of steam. Zinchenko on the ball. Arsenal got about 1 minute and 10 seconds left, or could be drop points at home. Cleared away again. I need this. I want them points dropped. Cleared. 1 minute left at the Emirates. The game at Old Trafford is going to go on for a lot longer. Game at Old Trafford's going to go up for a lot longer. Clipped in again. Headed away again. Let's just keep an eye on this one for a second. It's nearly over. Zinchenko down the left. Ball coming in from Kivior. Cleared away. Fulham are really putting in a mad shift, man. 10 men. Got the equaliser. They could have even maybe got a winner there, but they are defending for their lives, man. Defending that box. Every single time ball comes in, they're clearing it. They're heading it away. Arsenal haven't got an answer at the moment. Not particularly. Oh, keeper's punched it out as well. Leno again. It's going to get cleared now. It's going to get absolutely launched up the pitch. And that might be it, you know. That might be it. There's only a few seconds left. Ref. Yo, ref, blow that whistle now. Arsenal got one more opportunity to get this ball in the box. Oh, he's going to take a shot. Oh, what a save. Oh, but bro. Leno again. Leno again. Stopping Fabio Vieira. What a save. Tipped it over the bar. Former Arsenal goalkeeper making his mark. My days. My days. Wow. They're going to get a corner. Leno masterclass. Ball comes in. Punched. Oh! Oh! Yo, they're fuming, Fulham. They're fuming. It's another corner. It's another corner. He tried to get a hand on it, punched it, headed down, and then, oh, they're so fortunate to get that clear. I don't think it's a foul on anyone. It's just too many bodies, man. Too many bodies. Too many bodies. Whistle's blown, yeah? No, I'm not bad luck. I got here late. Ball into the box. To be fair, when I did get here, they did score. So, yeah, I'll take credit. I'm more than happy. Full time at the Emirates. Good stuff. Lovely. Lovely jubbly, man. Oh, come on, man. Well done, Fulham. Well done, Fulham, man. Come on. What a result. What a courageous performance from Fulham. As soon as I got here, it was 2-1, 10 men. I didn't think that Fulham really had anything left in them. They've got no Mitrovic. He's gone to Saudi. I said Arsenal are just going to keep possession, control it, and walk away with these 3 points. And the next thing you know, João Paulinho, who I didn't even know was available because I know he had a shoulder injury. I didn't know that he was available for this game. And he pops up with the equaliser. And it's absolutely fantastic. And yeah, just especially after last week, you know, 10 men, everybody was poking their jabs at us against West Ham away from home. It's nice to know that not everyone can take them 3 points against 10 men. It's not easy. It's not easy, man. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. It's not easy at all. I'm so delayed, it's painful. I'm delayed on purpose because I feel like if I'm delayed, then you've experienced that pain and now you're waiting on me to kind of double down on that pain again and repeat to you what you've already seen. which for me is just fantastic. I think that's a great way to go about it. Fantastic. Brilliant stuff. London teams are definitely not for everyone. It's not easy. London is not on lock. London is not on lock, man. Fulham, fair play. I know Fuad, I can see him, is very happy. Obviously, Tottenham winning earlier today, 2-0 win against Bournemouth. Madison with a goal. Not sure who actually got the second. Let me take a look. Second goal came from Kulusevski. So that's good for them, I guess. The assist for Destiny, who he's been raving about. And ball comes into the box. Can Man United potentially drop points? It doesn't seem so. Looks like we're just going to have to accept Arsenal only today. As Man United come on this counter-attack with Bruno Fernandes. It's going to play it. Oh, they might even find a fourth. Nope. Unfortunate. Like I said, I don't know how the whole game's gone, Man United. I just know they conceded 2 goals inside 6 minutes. And then I'm guessing Nottingham Forest retreated and started to, you know, play on the counter, low block, hold on to what they got. And Man United just worked them down. I'll take a look at the statistics after full time. But Arsenal, 2-2 against against Fulham. 10 men Fulham as well. And I don't know what the penalty as well. I'm gonna stick on, see what this penalty is, whether or not it was a penalty or not. Some people in the chat were saying it shouldn't have been a penalty. I don't know if they're just trolling. Long throw from Ola Aina, cleared away again at Old Trafford. I think that's gonna be a wrap. If it's not a wrap already. Ten Hag was fuming the whole game, people are saying as well. Ref won it for United as usual. United domination. Thank you for the 65 million. Havertz not play well, no? Havertz not play well. He was substituted. So was Declan Rice. So was Partey. So was Odegaard. That was the team. Just taking a look now. First goal came from Andres Pereira, former Man United player. But yeah, madness. Absolute madness, it seems today. Wow. I feel full. I feel very much full, man. Like I said, it's always good to take care of business, and to, once you do play on a Friday, if you can take care of business on a Friday, which we did, then you just get to enjoy whatever the weekend has in store with no pressure. And looks like a fun weekend so far. Looks like a fun weekend so far. Full time. People are, so talk to me, Arsenal fans. What's going on? Talk to me. This is a safe space. Talk to me about Kai Havertz, man. It's a safe space. No one will judge you around here. It's full time in these other games, so I'm just keeping it moving. It's a safe space. Talk to me. What is going on with Kai Havertz? Do you want a refund or something? Because it sounds like you do. A lot of people are telling me they want refunds in the chat. We don't do refunds. We don't actually do refunds, to be honest. I didn't get to see the whole game. When Fabio Vieira comes in and makes a difference. ... Okay. Wow. Someone's position under siege, yeah? Just like Saka said. Damn. I'm just gonna Mad. Let me take a look at the chat. So, why are people getting all happy over a draw? Listen, any drop points in this league is something to smile about, bro. I'm telling you. Chelsea fans chatting like Arsenal are your rivals. No, your place. Chat to Crystal Palace at mid-table Cowboy Club. Everton are gone. Everton are definitely gone. Vieira's a baller. People are saying hello to you. Hello to you. Arteta let Vieira cook, and he cooked. I mean, Vieira, from what I was seeing, looked like he was having an impact. Looked like he was trying to make a difference for sure. I don't know what hand he had in the penalty when he came on. Missed an open goal. What? Missed the who now? What? Missed a what in the who, in the where, what now? Excuse him, what? What do you mean missed a penalty? What are you? Sorry, missed an open goal? Somebody run me that comp immediately. Don't take your time with it. Run me that comp today. Run it to me now. I want to see that compilation. I want to see it with special effects. What do you mean missed an open goal? Are these man? Someone tell me that someone's lying in this chat. Someone, they have to be lying. They must. They must be lying. There's no way. Open? What? Excuse me, what? Which what now? Man said he missed the open goal. Don't play with me, please. Do not play with me today. What do you mean? What do you actually mean? Missed an open goal. You must be joking. You must be playing. God damn. What do you mean? Ain't no way. Not open, but a sitter. There ain't no way. I told you, lot, this guy underperformed his XG more than anybody else last season. I told you, don't do this copium thing. He is a very mad man. That's all I'll say. He is a mad man. He's a mad man indeed. That player right there. Saka missed pass to Pereira's goal. Couldn't make a pass offside constantly. My days, not really an open goal, but he has a lot of chances he should score. So so let me ask the question, right? If you were to rate Havertz's performance out of 10, give me a score in the chat. Let me know in the chat if you were to rate Kai Havertz's performance out of 10, because I'm just coming from a blind man perspective. I didn't see nothing yet. I didn't watch the whole game. I just came in for the Brighton West Ham pre-match chat an hour before kickoff. I just saw the last 15, 20 minutes max of these games. So talk to me. If you were to rate 2, oh dear. 2, 4? Oh my. Oh wow. Oh, these are. I thought I was gonna get 5s and 6s. Like he was just underwhelming. No, this is bad. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Well, I look forward to the phantoms and I look forward to the reaction because yeah, that's mad. That is not good. That is not good at all. Yeah, I mean, you were warned. You were definitely warned. Still early days, but you were definitely warned, and you know exactly what it is. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm just going back over this. So we're gonna go through it. So obviously Tottenham today. Let me even take a look at some of these goals. Well, let me get them up. I think Tottenham's goals should be up on screen at this current moment. I'm gonna just take a second to take a look at what happened in that early kickoff there. Madness. And then obviously Man United, it was they got through it in the end, but it was a tough one. Highlights are not even up yet, are they? No, not yet. The Tottenham game. Also, I just want to say on Mike Dean, I saw his kind of reaction. Well, listen, the panel did well, at least on Saturday, to address the situation, the elephant in the room, the quotes and the comments that you made on Simon Jordan's podcast, which, if I'm to be completely honest, right, I watched the podcast and I watched the quotes, and I don't feel like Simon Jordan is actually doing what he says he's meant to be doing in the intro of that podcast. The longer that whole series goes on, or the longer and more episodes he creates and he films, it feels like he's becoming more and more just a facilitator for a convo and not actually pressing on any issue or pressing on any comment. If someone makes a comment, right, and they say something wild, your instant response, as quoted in terms of what the podcast meant to be, which is challenging and, making people kind of, speak on their situations, he's just allowing it to just go on. The PGMOL statement was absolutely horrendous. They didn't take any accountability for that either. It's just, I'm just seeing all these moving pieces. I'm just like, is this all just one big union, all one big cahoots? Nobody wants to actually direct questioning, kind of make my man, respond to some of the things he said. Funnily enough, the panel that he's going to be on a weekly basis did a better job than Simon Jordan in interviewing him on that 3 o'clock kickoff show and asking him directly, what are you really doing? And yes, I get it. Referees, they go out onto the pitch as this kind of team. So, they're mates, cool. But it's not an excuse not to take it to VAR. It's not an excuse at all. It's really lazy and lousy. And he's got this weird kind of ego about him and this weird kind of aura where he just main character syndrome, thinks he's the hot shot that there's no humble kind of personality about him. I'm not really seeing any sort of, oh, my bad, I shouldn't have said that. It was very much doubled down in on, yeah, I said he's my mate, but you guys have blown it out of proportion. I'm like, not really. Sounds like as if you were just trying to pull a fast one. You were just trying to protect him, like you said, but you're not actually sticking to the laws of the game. You're not actually playing the game to its full capacity. You're just allowing some next nonsense to take place because it was a tough game. He's a grown-ass man. Anthony Taylor is a grown-ass man. He doesn't need you to be like, oh, it's been a rough game for you, so I'm gonna, during the game, not after the game. It's been a rough game, so during the game, I'm gonna try and stop you from having to make calls and decisions. What kind of foolishness is that? After the game, cool, it's been a tough game. Your mates after the game go to him and say, tough game, But during the game, you have to referee it like it's minute 1. That's how I'm seeing it. You have to referee the game in minute 1, how you're refereeing the game at minute 90. Yes, there's emotions. Yes, there's drama. Yes, there's things going on. And it was a chaotic game. It was the Battle of the Bridge. There was the handshake and but you have to be consistent. You're literally following a rule book, and you're the only ones that are meant to take and extract emotion out of the game. Everybody else is allowed to be emotional. You have to be the calm ones, the calm heads. You're the ones that are meant to not be caught up in what's going on minute by minute, what's going on. You're meant to be refereeing the game, managing the game. And these guys, it's like they got caught up in the emotion like the players did, or the managers did, or the fans did, and then started refereeing on emotion. How are you refereeing the game on emotion? Are you mad? And the statement was just wild. Wild. And the statement just kind of just shows where we're at with refereeing in this country. There's no accountability. There's no consequences. If there are consequences, they don't mean anything because they come straight back into the fold in a couple of weeks. Or Lee Mason drawing the lines incorrectly. He's back on the panel now. I'm seeing for this season. It's just embarrassing, man. It's actually mad. The referees are meant to be impartial. Yeah, they are, but they're not. And really, if it's VAR, and he was saying that he was kind of in that podcast struggling to kind of get to grips with VAR and making that transition from refereeing to VAR, you need to get VAR kind of trained people on that system. Someone that is their full job has been, I am a VAR expert. I am an expert in dealing with VAR, in managing VAR, on when to speak, when not to speak, how to manage a situation. Instead of just assuming that referees can go from the pitch to the computers and have no problems. But anyway, it's crazy. Let's see what else is being said here. What's being said in the comments? Referees must be impartial. Yes, they must. English refs are the worst in the world. We never see them in UEFA and World Cup. This league must be much better with world. It would, bro. If we had world-class refereeing in this league, we'd be really clear, really clear. But at the moment, we're kind of, you know what I mean. We got all this drama every single week. Wrong decisions, no accountability. People are saying that we were making a drama of the quotes. I'm like, you effectively cost Chelsea 2 points in that game. You cost the manager 2 points in that game. Your decision, which was based on pure foolishness. Like, fair enough if you make a mistake. You know, everybody makes mistakes. If you make a mistake, you come out, you apologize for it. You say, listen, I made an error. I'm sorry. I'm a human. It was a complete accident. This, you know, I didn't see this, or I got the call wrong. I saw it from this angle and it was different when I looked at it back. You chose, it was a preempted decision. You chose not to go to VAR for the dumbest of reasons I've ever heard. Like, stupidity of the highest order. Nothing to do with I didn't see it or I didn't know. Just didn't go to VAR because you just didn't feel like it was gonna help Anthony Taylor out. Just nuts. Just absolutely nuts. So yeah, for me, that one wasn't it at all. Let's see. So team sheets are on screen. James Milner's at right back, Dunk, Webster, Estepanan, Pascal Gross, Gilmore, March, Ferguson, Matoma, and Welbecker all in that team. The new goalkeeper, I think he's from Belgium, goes into the starting 11 as well instead of Still. So looking forward to seeing how he plays if he's tested. West Ham, I really hope West Ham come with some sort of energy, man. Don't come on some piss take here and park the bus. I know. Listen, West Ham got good players. They've got Ward-Prowse in there, Paqueta's in there, Alvarez is in there. They've gone a little bit maybe defensive minded with Alvarez. I think he's going to play in the midfield. It was lined up on their release that he would be in that position, but he'll probably just be in the midfield, anchoring the midfield with Souček, and then obviously Ward-Prowse just ahead. But hopefully it's a good game. No wins against Brighton, really. I did not know that. No, Brighton, bro. Do you know what? Skin them. I have no problem with that. I've got absolutely no problem with Brighton just ripping them apart. I just want to see goals. I just want to be entertained. If they want to skin them, go for it. Absolutely go for it. Skin them. Nobody will complain. Nobody will complain. Absolutely skin them. So hopefully we will be there. Let's see what's being said in the chat. Took 3 points from PL Giants, Luton Town, and Arsenal dropped points. I deserve more than you can believe, says Slim. Very happy with the United win, says Jake. Yeah, listen, bro, you guys needed to win. You know, it's been a pretty poor start to the season in terms of the way you've played. Obviously, I saw the game against Wolves. I wasn't able to do that game because obviously Lavia breaking news happened just before. And then, of course, I saw against Tottenham, I was able to do that watch along. And against Tottenham, you guys, apart from a spell in the first half, you guys in the second half were just poor. So you did need to win. I don't know whether or not the performance. Let's go into the statistics. I don't know if the Man United performance, how good it was. I'm taking a look at the statistics here. Your XG was 2.92 to 1.18. Obviously, I know you conceded those 2 early goals in 6 minutes, which basically sets up the game for just trying to defeat a low block for the whole match. In terms of the possession, 68% possession, 18 shots to 9, 9 shots on target to 4, 11 corners to 3. A lot of fouls, it seems, on both sides, and 4 big chances for you guys created to their 1 as well. Seems like just an onslaught, an absolute onslaught from that moment on, from the moment you conceded those 2 goals. The shots are evenly distributed, 9-9 in the 2 halves. Let's take a look. Playing areas. Seems like you attack mainly down the right-hand side. Talk to me about the performance of, I want to know, so we've asked about Havertz. I want to know how Anthony did today. How did Anthony play? Talk to me. I saw Eriksen started alongside Casemiro. Had a hand in. Well, he got a goal. Casemiro as well with a goal. Bruno with a goal. Martial started up front. I think that's better. You don't want to see Martial really. You don't want to see Rashford really starting as a striker. How did Anthony play though? How did Anthony play? Talk to me. Penalty tax with the XG. Okay, fair enough. That makes sense. Bruno Fernandes would have taken that penalty, I assume. See, Arsenal had a penalty today as well. Joe Warner with the red card. It was Brennan Johnson who we were linked with. Gibbs White in that front 3. As expected, they played a 3-4-3 as they usually do. Nottingham Forest. But yeah, let's see. Clear pen. It was so the Saka pen and that Man United pen. So the Man United pen is not up for discussion. It was a clear pen, right? But the Saka pen, how was that? Was that a penalty as well, or any refereeing madness going on there? Anthony started shit but ended well. Okay, fair enough. Rashford can't run anymore. It's an interesting one. Wasn't expecting to hear that. Let's see. To be honest, man, United played good because Forest can't control the ball. When I was watching it, I mean, to be fair to Nottingham Forest, they had obviously the 10 men in the last like 15 minutes. They did put up a little bit of an onslaught. They put Man United under quite a bit of pressure. But when I saw them on the ball, they did look a bit clunky. But hopefully this means Andre Santos is going to get game time. Obviously, he was not ready to play in this match, but he's been signed on loan from Chelsea. Today they played with Ryan Yates and Diallo in the midfield. I saw coming off the bench, you had Kuyate come on. Let's see. Yeah, they've got quite a lot of midfielders as well. When I looked through their first team squad, Malanga as well, they've got quite a few midfielders. But I'm hoping that Santos is maybe gonna. Santos, I'm hoping there is gonna come in, bring composure, bring calmness, put his foot on the ball and play. So yeah, I'm hoping that this means if you're saying they're not great in midfield in terms of keeping the ball, then that means he'll come in there and he'll play. Andre Santos would have won Forest the game. Okay, brilliant to hear. Hate to see this, but I want West Ham to win this game. Fingers crossed. I'm going to get predictions going now in the chat. Let's run a poll. Let's definitely get a poll going. Let's see if I can find out get my bearings here. But yeah, let's get a poll going for sure. For sure. There we are. Cool. Perfect. Let's get a poll. So Brighton versus West Ham predictions. Some really good AC Milan games coming up. So I know I said I will cover AC Milan. I haven't covered them yet this season, but we will be there soon. I just want to cover games with AC Milan that also look competitive as well, look like difficult games. I don't want to cover an easy win, so to speak. I do want to cover them against opposition that I feel could cause them problems, just to make it a little bit more, make the stakes a little bit higher. So that's why we're starting off with Roma away from home on Friday, AC Milan, and then we'll see just what they're up to. We'll see what they're up to. Okay. Cool. People are saying Brighton easy win. I do expect Brighton to win the game. My prediction for this game will be a Brighton 3-1 win. I think Brighton will win the game. I'd be surprised if they didn't. So that's what I'm going to hedge my bets on. Okay, let's see. Perfect. Brighton 3-0. You see the Spurs game? No, I didn't get to see the Spurs game fully because I was kind of had the one eye on keeping up with the F1. But Kulusevski got his goal, I saw, and James Maddison there as well. I'm trying to actually wait for the goals to come through so I can kind of go through them again. So I was also recording actually when I was recording a video whilst the Spurs game was going on in the background. So I was kind of I was able to see it but not concentrate on it properly. I do want to see the goals in that game. Maddison, I was very surprised to see that Maddison actually started. So they've just uploaded the goals actually now 9 minutes ago. So let me take a look at the goals. I'm going to react to the Bournemouth Tottenham goals there. But yeah, I was surprised to see Maddison start. I thought he would have injury issues coming into the game, but he managed to start. Seeing a poor goalkeeping clearance led to their first opportunity, which was then salvaged and caught. Obviously, Raya's no longer there. Sorry, Raya's at Brentford. But who's Bournemouth's goalkeeper? Who's their goalkeeper at Bournemouth? So yeah, let's see. Maddison, man of the match. Seems like he made a massive difference. This guy is huge for them. Absolutely huge, man. Huge. Sarr, brilliant passing for Maddison. Nice finish, 1-0. I see it there. Do you know what? Yeah, Sarr's really playing well for Tottenham, man. Taking me by surprise. I didn't really get to see him much last season. This whole pivot partnership that they're playing, this double pivot partnership in Basuma and Sarr, the lack of minutes that they got last season was nuts. We didn't even see them. I think Basuma might have been struggling with injury issues. Sarr was not getting much of a look in from Conte. It was always Højbjerg and Skip. And we didn't really see much of Sarr at all. But Sarr looks like a really, really good player, man. It's a great assist. And Maddison, brilliant pass. Richarlison. Toby was, oh my God, Richarlison. Oh my days. Toby was cussing out Richarlison on Twitter. I don't know. Talk to me about Richarlison's performance. Was it that bad? Anthony was decent, should have had an assist, but Bruno missed a sitter. How was Richarlison's performance? Because he just missed a massive opportunity there that I'm seeing. That shot's being blocked, Bournemouth. Oh, just wide of the post from Billing, I think. But Richarlison cannot finish. Richarlison was bad. I'm telling you, Richarlison even needs to go to the left wing and Son needs to go down the middle. And Richarlison's job is no longer goal scoring. It's just chaos, right? Just hard work and chaos and running at people and trying to cause confusion over there. And let Son do the finishing, because Son is a much better finisher than Richarlison. It's not even up for debate. He can finish with both feet. I don't know if he's going to make that change or if he's keeping Richarlison in there to have a pressing trigger from the off. He wants someone maybe to press from the middle. And obviously Richarlison could do that. I don't know. I'm just seeing that second goal. Really well worked. Really well worked. Kulusevski coming in off the right. Brilliant. 1-2. Destiny again. Very, very much inverted. I don't know if that's stayed in play. It looks like it has. And the same runs that Destiny was making against Manchester United. Again, it's a big threat. It's a big problem. He's very, 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 very good with his feet. As athletic as he is, as much as he's got a massive stature, he's coming for. It seems like he's trying to chase up Alphonso Davies's tag, bro, because he's not only very athletic, but he's also extremely he's very good on the ball. Tight spaces. I'm not seeing any problems for him. He's playing these lovely 1-2s. He's making brilliant runs and it's causing so much problems in defenses right now. They can't seem to deal with the 1v1s. The underlapping runs. So yeah, it looks like Destiny's onto something. Even don't even have Richarlison start. If he doesn't deserve to start, you don't start him. Maybe Son starts down the middle. Maybe Solomon starts on the left-hand side. Either or. Richarlison's got a bad goals this season, man. He cost 60 million. That's not cheap. Tottenham, they can't really afford for him to flop. You know, Tottenham don't have a crazy amount of money where they can just spend on 60 million striker and not get anything out of it. So it's looking like a long day at the moment. But the game is about to kick off soon. Players are just walking out at the moment. Players are just walking out at the moment. This team, I'm really interested to see how Kudus plays next time. Obviously not in today's game, but next time for West Ham, I'm very interested to see how Kudus will fare, because that is a mad signing, I can't lie. He went down injured. Heard a rumor that you want West Ham to lose. I don't really care, to be honest. I'm not really too bothered who wins or loses. I just want to see goals. I've had a lot of beef with Brighton over the summer. Do you know what I mean? So it's not really necessarily that I'm wishing for Brighton to do well, but they're a very good team, and I'm expecting a good game at the very least. That's all I'm looking for. But yeah, madness. So I've seen the highlights there for the Tottenham game. As soon as the highlights come for Arsenal, I'll be taking a look at that as well. Yeah. As soon as I see the highlights coming for Arsenal and Man United, then I'll be onto it. Yeah, I'm not really bothered. I just want to see a good game. Kudus is a baller. Yeah, man. Let's see how he plays. This is the Kudus. Oh, yo, that's brilliant. I need to put that in the title. This is the Kudus derby. That's brilliant. I didn't even deep that, you know. Damn. I'm scrapping the whole Hove Albion nonsense. I'm not giving them their full name treatment. That is fantastic. Man said this is the Kudus derby. I didn't even deep it. Of course. I mean, he's not playing today, but obviously he did have a whole situation with Brighton and personal terms, and then the release clause, and it didn't end up going through in the end. But yeah, madness. Let's see. There was an Ferguson to ball out. Yeah, man, we just want to see good football. Unbiased assessment. United were not that great. Forest scored too early. The pen was similar to Szoboszlai, soft, but I guess it was a pen on Anthony. A pen. Anthony was okay. United next 2 games, Arsenal and Brighton. Yes, we'll be there for the next 2 games for Manchester United for sure. I'll be there. We got them playing against Arsenal. I think it's at the Emirates next Sunday, and we will be there. I want to see how they do, man. That's gonna be a mad game. It's gonna be a mad game at the Emirates, so I'm looking forward to it, especially after Arsenal drop points now. It's mad. Is there a release clause in the West Ham contract? See, if I'm assuming he wanted a release clause, and it's just based off reports, maybe it's not correct, but it seemed like based on the reports that his issue with Brighton is he couldn't get a release clause added into his contract. Now, I'm assuming if he wanted a release clause with Europa League qualifying Brighton, I'm assuming he wants a release clause with Europa League qualifying West Ham, but I haven't heard about a release clause with West Ham. I haven't seen anything. There's no report on a release clause, but it's not always necessarily reported. So I don't know. I haven't seen anything, but I'm assuming logistically he'd want one. West Ham with Declan Rice to get out there. It wasn't easy. Same way with Brighton, but West Ham are not exactly rolling over. Both clubs are very aggressive on their selling, in terms of they're very demanding with their price point. They're not playing. That Declan Rice deal was not easy to do. Same with Caicedo. Game is kicked off. Time is now going to be up on screen. Brighton versus West Ham has kicked off. I got 2 screens on it. Very much looking forward to seeing this game here. Hopefully it's entertaining. Hopefully there's goals. We've got good teams out here. There's no reason for it to be dull. 20 seconds in and someone's already gone down. But let's see. Perfect. Enciso out is a big loss. It is a very talented player. We could see that last season up close and personal. That guy was ripping us apart. He scored an absolute screamer against us at Stamford Bridge. So yeah, definitely a big shame that he's not available. Brighton perspective for sure. And I think he's out for a while, isn't he, man? There's a lot of big injuries. They're constant. They're absolutely constant. They just keep coming, these injuries. Nah, listen, they are an amazing team, man. The only issue I had with them over the summer was obviously De Zerbi trying to speak publicly on Levi Colwell. But apart from that, man, I have to. The battle is over. We have to move on, and we finally did get the player at an extortionate price. But listen, I respect it, man. I'd want my club to behave in the same way in terms of selling. It was almost 1-0 there with Paqueta, left foot volley. high and wide. It was a long throw, I think it was. No, yes, a long throw from that right-hand side, very similar to what they were doing against Chelsea. Headed on by Antonio, lashed over the bar by Paqueta. Think about it, right? If they do keep, it looks like they're going to keep hold of Paqueta because obviously the whole betting situation, no one's going to pick him up on that. Man City have moved on. Have Paqueta and Kudus in and around Antonio, who's going to have a lot of knockdowns, win a lot of headers, you know, a lot of second balls, and you've got two very good ball strikers in Paqueta and Kudus floating around Antonio to pick up the loose pieces. Those two are going to get a lot of goals, as long as West Ham don't park the bus and whatnot, you know, and they do get forward. They're going to get a lot of goals, those two. And that's not even mentioning, obviously, Bowen as well on the right-hand side. So there's potentially a lot of goals in that team, man. They got a lot of goal scorers outside of Antonio. They just need to get another striker in, because even with these attacking midfielders, I don't think any of them unless they play Kudus maybe up front. I don't know if he can play the way that David Moyes wants a striker to play. I'd be surprised. He's nothing like Antonio from a profile perspective. So I feel like if they want to batter him right up front, they need to bring in someone else. I'm taking a look at their bench. They've got Ben Rama, they've got Cornet. Danny Ings is nothing really like Antonio either. He's been very injury prone. So I feel like West Ham, they just need to get another striker that can do what Antonio does, probably a younger player. And then they're pretty much sorted, man. And I'm expecting West Ham to be in the top 10 this season minimum. Even though they're very late with their transfer activity, they've brought in Alvarez from Ajax, very good player. They've got Ward-Prowse now. You know, take a look at the options at centre-back if they can keep themselves fit. Obviously, Aguerd, I think, is suspended. He's a very good defender, but they've got Zuma in there as well. There's no real reason for West Ham to not be back in the top 10. And obviously, we'll see what they do in Europe. But, yeah, man. Put your money on Paqueta yellow card. Let's do it. Last time we got it absolutely spot on. I'm ending the poll for who's going to win this game. Last time we got it absolutely spot on. We got the minute to a T. And I'm just picking out random. Paqueta getting Bubbles yellow card. Let's see. What minute are we going to go with? Let's go with a 10-minute onwards. When is Paqueta going to get a yellow card? I need to give minutes. I'm going to say the first one, 15th minute. Second one, 27th minute. These are the options. I'm going to give... We'll see which answer is the closest, but I can only give 3 options. Then we're going to give 34th minute. And then we're going to give 41st minute. So one in every option. What minute will Paqueta get his yellow card in? How did we get it spot on? I literally mean, if you weren't here, right? Sorry if the audio is popping. I don't know why. If you wasn't here, last time we did West Ham versus Chelsea, obviously. We did a betting on when Paqueta would get his yellow card. I think we had 34th minute as an option. He literally got booked in the 34th minute. It's mad. I don't know how we got that so correct. But we did. It was hilarious. I can't lie. Everybody was shocked. Brighton are just in possession. The goals have been uploaded for Arsenal. I will be taking a look. All the goals are going up now. Wolves and the Man United game as well. So I'll be there. So yeah, I'll take a look at what happened here at the Emirates. With Arsenal versus Fulham. It was a straight Saka pass. And it was a fit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Is that really how you man conceded the first goal? Oh, my days. The state of it. What in the world? What minute was that in? What minute was that in? That must have been really early in the game because it's so complacent. And now West Ham are in behind. Antonio straight at the goalkeeper. Good opportunity for West Ham there. That must have been really early. Guys, let me know in the comments. What minute was that at? That must have been first 10 minutes, man. That's such a first 10-minute thing to do. But West Ham almost taking the lead there. Good opportunity for Antonio. Just watching these Fulham Arsenal highlights. Some mad kamikaze defending. And an overhead kick that went wide of the post from Jimenez. Wow. What is going on here at the Arsenal? Arsenal. Yo, where's that Arsenal fan that's always in the comments that's like, yo, Juju, man, don't worry about Arsenal. Focus on Chelsea. Where's that guy gone? Talk to me. Where are you? Find yourself in these comments, bro. I want to see you. Odegaard with a shot high and wide, I'm seeing as well. Brighton are coming forward. Out wide. Let's see if they can get a good delivery in. Solly March taking his man on, left foot. Clipped in. Headed away. I'm just taking a look at this penalty. Oh, fuck off, man. Tete, you fool! Is that really how you gave away a penalty? Is that Tete? Oh my, I'm so disappointed. Why would you do that? Oh my days. That's a clear penalty. There's nothing dubious about that at all. That's how Arsenal got their penalty. Oh my. He's not even okay, cool. He's going towards the byline. There will be a cutback. But the way this guy slid in, you would have thought it was the last man and it was a one-on-one or something. Like, what is this man doing? This man's brain froze in the moment. My days. Nketiah, great finish as well. Ball across the box. Bruh, I'm pissed with Tete, man. What an idiot. What an idiot. What an idiot. There's no need for that. Oh, Tete, foolish. Gunnar Lee, number one Havertz fan. Crazy. Paqueta would have been brilliant for City. Yeah, but that betting situation, man, they're not going to be going in for him now. I think they've walked away from the deal. The deal was looking very expensive as well. I'm just seeing the red card that was given as well. He's just completely. That man thinks he's playing NFL with that block. What's he doing? And obviously, we saw the Paulinho goal. We were there for it in live time. Successful passes at the moment. First 8 minutes. Brighton 54. West Ham, I think it was 8. I think it was 4. I think it was 4. So that's a big difference. But anyway, yeah, that red card, I guess maybe it was a second yellow, rugby tackle. I don't know. Thinks he's playing NFL, just completely blocked off Nketiah. So some foolish decisions on that pitch there. West Ham, and I can see why they don't have many passes completed. They're struggling there. Premier League rank attacking stats for Brighton: first in goals, first in shots, first on shots on target, and first for expected goals in the opening 2 games. Obviously, going into this, Brighton were top of the league, I think, going into this game week. Before obviously Tottenham played. Madness. Absolute madness. West Ham fans chanting champions of Europe. It's not really embarrassing. It's kind of factual. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of factual. They did win a European competition, and it's early days for that competition. Obviously, the first opening rounds are kind of long. Oh, West Ham are coming forward. Antonio, trying to cut inside. He's kind of lost his momentum there. He still has possession. You know what? He's done well to keep the ball. It's gone out of play. That man is such a flat track bully. He really is, Antonio. He is the English Lukaku. That guy, proper flat track bully. Look at the way he runs. Bro, look at the way he goes down this left-hand side. Just a bulldozer. Look at him. Oh, my day. Oh, he's so David Moyes. You just need to get Fellaini in this team, Tim Cahill, and you're laughing. I'm telling you. Yakubu as well. It's a madness. Oh, my days. Get Yakubu. I want a Yakubu, Antonio, Tim Cahill, and the Fellaini front four, man. Give it to me. Give that to me. That guy's crazy. He's cooking, though. He is. He's a handful. He's a proper handful. He's Barclays. He is Barclays Premier League. He's old-fashioned Barclays. You need someone like Antonio. It's what makes the league the league. He plays for Jamaica. He does. Bro, it's factual. It's factual whether we like it or not. It's not wrong. It's not wrong information. What a save. Wow. Not in the Brighton game, just not to confuse you. This cross that came in the Everton game and this header. Whoa, this save that I've just witnessed from the Wolves keeper. He gets one hand to it and he just tips it over the bar. He's going back on himself. It's a world-class save, man. Because obviously he's not committing because it's going across the box and he's having to see what comes of it. And eventually his reactions are insane. Unbelievable reactions. Corner for Brighton. They are dominating in terms of possession, but West Ham have had quite a few opportunities to be 1-0 up here with Antonio on these counters. Let's see what happened against Brentford versus Palace. Everybody was saying on the preview when we were speaking about it on DR, Brentford versus Palace looks like a draw, and it ended up being a draw, a 1-1 draw between the two teams. Probably going to finish in very similar parts of the table, looking at that kind of 12th, 11th, 13th, 14th kind of position. Maybe top half, maybe Brentford, but without Tony, it'll be a lot on Mbeumo and Wis to kind of get those goals. And Palace, same kind of problem as well. They don't have any clear clinical striker up there. They just have a lot of attacking midfielders. Let's see how that game happened. That's a great goal. Wow. Who scored that first goal there? What a finish. What a finish. Why am I watching this? I'm watching this because we love football, and it's a good game. It's a very good matchup. Remember, these two teams are in Europe. They're both playing Europa League this season. Brighton are one of, if not the most entertaining team in the league right now. They have the most goals coming into this game week, most shots. They're very entertaining to watch. And West Ham, we just played against them last week. And Kudus is going to be coming into this team, so I'm interested to see how they play. So yeah, it's a good game. It's a very good game. That's very mean, Luke, on these two teams. I think they deserve some respect. Surely Brighton deserves some respect. Matoma on our left wing. Brother, ain't nobody going to be taking Matoma out of Brighton for less than 100 million. Same with Ivan Ferguson as well. I don't know if you guys want to be paying these prices, but I'm speaking from experience. Dealing with Brighton is long. Some unbelievable saves, man. Edouard had a lovely free kick in that game against Brentford today, tipped over the bar as they were the corner. But yeah, listen, dealing with Brighton is long. It's not something to be excited about. It's not something to be relishing. Dealing with Brighton is long. What you should be doing is going into Brighton's data or whoever does their scouting, their data-driven scouting, or whoever's in charge of Brighton's scouting, go and take that guy. That's worth the money. That's worth the money. Go and pay his compensation for his contract. Take that man out of Brighton. Who is it? Bloom? I don't know who's in charge. Take that brother. That's what you guys should be looking at. Not taking the players, because the players just keep spawning. Take whoever's in charge of running Brighton. That's the real move to make. Someone needs to punch up Paquette or saying in the chat. The Liverpool fan saying it. But yeah. Some nice look like a nice little London derby there, Brentford versus Palace. Let's see what happened in the Man United game. A lot of goals there. So I'm going to see what happened in this first 6 minutes at Old Trafford. Woo! Damn! This counter-attack looked nice, man. Oh my days. They just hit him. Who got bodied there? They just hit him on the break from what looks to be a set piece. And it's Rashford. Why is Rashford back there? He did not know what to do. Just goes to show, yeah, listen. Wrong place, wrong time for Rashford. That man did not know what to do. And the second goal from a wide free kick, set piece. 2 goals in 6 minutes. Wow. Damn. Beautiful header. I don't hit his chest. Yo, he hit that with chest. That man was confident. He did a Balotelli almost. He just chested it into the goal. Man, he just came bold. He just bulldozed his way past Rashford and put the ball in the back of the net. And then the comeback begins with Eriksen with the goal there. Here's Brighton. Oh, good shot. Good shot just wide of the post from Gilmour. Brother, I'm a big Billy Gilmour enthusiast. I'm gonna be happy for that boy this season. He's gonna play very well for Brighton. I said it when he was at Chelsea. Very, very talented midfielder, Billy Gilmour. And yeah, man, listen. What shirt number is he wearing? Hold the phone. What shirt number is Billy Gilmour wearing? There's no way I just saw what I saw. Hold on a second. You guys better correct me. I didn't see that. Okay, cool. Is he wearing number 20? Hold on, bro. What are Brighton doing? Milner's wearing the number 6 and he's playing right back. What are Brighton on? James Milner at right back wearing the number 6. What's going on? What is going on? I thought I saw something mad. My eyes must deceive me. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it is not. No, it is not. Guys, I thought my brain was doing backflips. I honestly thought I had something wrong with me. He's wearing number 11. These crackheads, what are they doing? Why is he wearing number 11? These men are... That is so weird. He's a midfielder. No, but it's just weird. Why is he wearing the number 11? It doesn't make any sense. He's a central midfielder, a deep lying playmaker. Why is he wearing number 11? That's just odd. That's really weird, man. I wasn't expecting that. I'm not gonna lie. It looked odd. When he took the shot, I thought it was someone else. I was not expecting that. Looks odd. Did you know that Gusto equaled Mount's open play? Whoa, is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing? You guys already running statistics from last season. Is that what you guys are doing? Oh, dearie me. That's not very nice. Marlo Gusto has equaled Mount's open Premier League assists. What? Whoa. That's wrong. That's an incorrect stat. I refuse to believe that. There's no way that's correct. Somebody else needs to verify that. That's not correct. There's no way. What you just said there is incorrect. There's no way. That's wild. Wild. It's not. It can't be. No. I refuse. I refuse to believe. I refuse. Oh, that's wild. That can't be true. I know. Oh, that can't be true. You've seen it on Twitter. Oh my God. That's nuts. Brighton are just coming forward on the attack. Left, right hand side, keeping possession. 18 minutes gone. There's no way that's true, man. It can't be. Can't be true. It must just be for last season or something. Make it make sense. Make sure you smash up the like, subscribe if you haven't already. Looking for some goals in this game. Antonio. Oh, we got a goal. We got a goal, and it's James Ward-Prowse. 1-0 to West Ham. I was just asking for goals. Most of these attacks have come down the left-hand side for West Ham with Antonio bulldozing his way past players on the left. And he does so again. And this time he prevails and sets up an opportunity for Ward-Prowse to really just tap it in. He's got a lot more freedom today. We spoke about it before the game briefly. He's got a lot more freedom. But obviously, Souček and Alvarez in the team. He's going to have license to get forward. He has got forward and he has scored. And it's a mistake, really. It's a massive error from, I think, is it Webster? Oh, my days. That was horrendous from Webster. Look. Oh, he's absolutely fluffed it, man. And Antonio squares it. And it falls to Ward-Prowse, and it's West Ham 1-0 up at the Amex. Webster absolutely discombobulated on that right-hand side. Let's see now if Brighton can respond. They got a lot of gas, and I'm here. Let's see what Brighton got now. I am here. I'm observing with great attention. Talk to me. What are you on now? What smoke are you on? I might even drink it with a pinky, fam. You know what I'm saying? 1-0. That's good for the game, though. I think that's good for the game. Oh, shot turn, saved by the keeper. Ferguson. Good feet. Twist and turn, and then got the shot off, saved by Areola. Seems like he's the new first-choice goalkeeper for West Ham this season. I think he started the first 3 games. Fabianski's being put back to the bench. Damn, West Ham saying they're not trying to get hammered. If we get Cherky, we are cooking. Hard. Having him, Enzo, Caicedo, Nkuku, and Lavia is insane. Bro, it's mad, bro. I really want to... Now that Kudus is not possible as well, and obviously Elise is done, the last one left is Cherky from that trio of players that we were linking ourselves to or being linked with. So, yeah, man, hopefully. But let's see. I don't really expect it to be him, but let's see. Until someone comes in, there's still hope. I think we're going to bring in one more attacker, it seems. And that'll be that. We've got the goalkeeper now, Petrovic. He was in the stands with Todd Bowie there, alongside with Reece James as well, and Lavia the other night. So now it is down to, we've got the backup keeper. Lukaku's going to Roma. Hudson-Odoi's going to Nottingham Forest. Ziyech has left. There's, I think, one more loan space after Lukaku will probably go to Washington. Leslie looks like he's staying. Leslie Okochoku. Matoma with a great opportunity there, just flashes wide. There's not really much more left in Chelsea's squad in terms of moving pieces now. It's all coming together. 1 week left, not much more movement. Pochettino keeps saying publicly he wants one more attacker, so let's see what happens. But that was a good opportunity for Matoma. My timer's not really off. It's only like 2 seconds. It's just 2 seconds max. Shocking from Webster. Yeah, it's really poor. It's really, really poor from Webster. 21 minutes in. I had Brighton down to win this game 1-0. What a turn. Opportunity. Twist Bowen. Cut back. Oh, cleared away. And they're back in the box again. Cleared away by Dunk. He's trying to hold it together for Brighton in that defence. West Ham are putting the pressure on. Ball comes into the box again. Headed away. Brighton struggling to deal with the physicality of West Ham at the moment. It's just Dunk or bust in that back line. They're holding on. Webster needs to step up. Dunk's holding his hand right now. Brother, the timer is 2 seconds out, bro. Relax. It's literally 2 seconds. I'm literally watching it. It's 2 seconds, brother. It's not something that needs changing. I don't know what type of OCD this is, but I can't get the timer to be exactly on the same second. Sometimes I can, but not every time. Not every time. No Colwell. Alvarez on fire. Rice holding West Ham back. Conversations. Don't do that. Don't do that. That is so disingenuous. It's wild. That's so disingenuous. Mr. Paquette, I love Paquette so much saying in the comments, that's so disingenuous. It's not even funny. Dunk on the ball now into Veltman. Come on, man. Come on. I wouldn't mind a second West Ham goal because it would just put more pressure on Brighton and it will just make them more and more attacking. So I'm here for it. It will bring more goals that way. Ziyech passed his medical. Well done, son. Yes, off to Galatasaray and gone. Already done. Finished. Out the door. Hopefully there's some sort. I'm hoping. By the way, when that Lukaku deal gets confirmed, I'm doing a breaking news stream and I'm throwing a party. I'm going to get some champagne. I'm going to pop it. I'm going to try. Bro, I'm going to get balloons, blow them up. I'm actually throwing a party. I'm not even playing around. I'm actually throwing a party. I'm playing music. As soon as, brother, let me prepare myself in it. When Lukaku leaves officially, I am throwing a party stream. I'm not even going to do too much talking. I can't lie. I'm just blowing up balloons. I'm getting champagne. I'm getting food, drinks, everything. It's gonna be a party. I don't even care if it's a loan deal. I'm so shameless. You don't understand. More than you can believe. I better be at home when that news breaks. We will be so shameless. This week, man, throwing a party, bro. I can't wait. I don't care. I don't care if it's a loan. I just know if it's a loan deal, I don't have to see him kick ball for my club all season. I will kick that can down the road. We will talk next summer again about your exit strategy. I don't care. I am so desperate to not see him play for Chelsea ever again that I just don't care in what shape or form he leaves. As long as he's gone for the short, medium, or long term, I don't care. I don't care. Bruv, it will look like Notting Hill Carnival. Facts. Maybe I'll just vlog from Notting Hill Carnival if it was to happen tomorrow. Then maybe I'll just go there and then it will really be a party. I'll just do a live stream from Notting Hill Carnival and just stream in real life. And then that's a real party right there. I'll just pretend everybody's out there for Lukaku's departure. Oh, the madness. Get the Falcons ready with the popcorn. Oh, man. Maybe I will, I really don't like him. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. I might just get bare Falcons, line them up, and we just eat. Crazy. 26 minutes gone. Brighton have got a corner. Let's see if they can make any use of this. Headed away. One thing is going to be difficult is to go up against West Ham on any set pieces, man. They got Zuma and Ogbonna as their two centre-backs. Just literally two ball heads just heading the ball away constantly, bro. That's all they're on it. And then you got Souček just in front. same thing, slabhead, just heading balls away constantly. So it's going to be difficult. They're going to have to play football around them. I am also nervous. I said it in a video where I kind of touched upon it in the preview for the game against Luton. I am also nervous because I've taken a look at the amount of midfielders that Nottingham Forest have, and just from a sheer quantity standpoint, there's a lot of players. But I'm a hope and trust in the selection of the manager and Steve Cooper, who's worked with a lot of under 21s before. I think England. He's obviously taken Hudson-Odoi now as well on a permanent. Hopefully he just, if he's bringing him in, I'm assuming it's because he rates him and he wants him and he needs him. So you can have a lot of numbers in midfield. I don't know the dynamics or the balance of that midfield. I haven't looked into it too closely and deeply and looked at their style of play, but I'm assuming it's not a numbers. It's about qualities and attributes, and they don't have someone in their midfield like him. Hence why they signed him, and then therefore he should be playing often. So I'm just hope for that, hope for the best. No. Listen, Estupiñán is a good player, but he's not the type of player you go to Brighton to start beefing with again. We don't need it. If we can't find a left back with scouting, we got problems. Left back is not a position to go and break bank for. It's not. It's really not. The fact that we've spent 50, 62 million on left backs is kind of embarrassing. You don't really need to break the bank on the left back. It's not one of those positions where you should be breaking bank. You should be able to find a left back either in your academy or even on a bit of scouting. But listen, since the scouts have come in now, from January onwards, obviously now. Oh, Matoma. And the shot. Oh, blocked. West Ham defending for their lives. But no, we're not dealing with Brighton for no Estupiñán. We're not doing that. We're not doing that at all. Estupiñán, we're not doing that. Man must be mad. These man must be mad. We're not doing that. Maatsen is literally right there. There you go. 100%. 100%. Let him and Chilwell. Bro, one thing to take away though, Cucurella, 0 minutes in the opening 3 games. I don't know if they're trying to force him out. Maybe say, listen, because to be honest, if you were to get rid of Cucurella in this window for a good fee, that'll probably make sense in terms of Maatsen now staying, signing a new contract, and then you got Chilwell and Maatsen as your left back options. But Cucurella has not played any minutes in the first 3 games. 0 minutes. Don't come off the bench. Nothing. So keep an eye on Cucurella in the last week of the transfer window. Let's see if anything pops up. But yeah, still 1-0 in this game. I think he's getting iced out for a move. Maybe he might be. He actually might be. Speaking on left backs, just kind of popped into my head. He actually might be. 29 minutes gone. Brighton just in possession with Dunk. I'm not going to lie. Brighton's build-up play, obviously because West Ham are not really pressing, we're not really having to see that side of things. So now Brighton have got to kind of unlock that low block and bypass that. And it's a little bit different to when we're getting to see someone press Brighton, and in their first phase, they're just playing out in this square, 2 centre-backs, 2 midfielders, 2 centre midfielders, and just seeing some next risky passing from the keepers and crazy level football. And spatial awareness is on point when they're building out. But we're not really having to see that because West Ham are not really pressing. So it's just low block versus Brighton's ability to bypass it. Let's see if they can. They've got round the back of them a couple of times, mainly through Matoma on the left. But at the moment, West Ham are standing strong. 14% possession. Listen, West Ham don't want the football. They don't love the football. They don't care about the football. They're not interested in the football. They're just here to come and get something out of the game and go home. They're not interested in all this. And they're just playing on the break. They're just playing on the break. That low block is disgusting. We literally came up against it last week. We know exactly what it is. You don't want to concede a goal first to West Ham. West Ham taking the lead, and then they just sharp shot, and that's it. And then they'll just hit you on the break with Antonio, hold up, and then they just try to piece it together from there with the runners of Paqueta. Then it will be Kudus. It will actually be a long day. I can't lie. Playing West Ham this season could be tough because they got the physicality of Antonio to hold it up, to be a battering ram, and then they're going to have these technical goal-scoring, attacking midfielders playing off of him who can dribble, go past players, good shooting technique, and you got to track them. It's going to be tough. And then if they want to park it, they'll absolutely park it. And then you kind of have to open them up because you can't just keep crossing it in. It's bread and butter for them. They're just heading the balls away and setting up their defensive shape and going back and just back and forth. They're just doing it. It's Joseph Yobo and who else was partnering him at Everton for David Moyes times? Distan. Yes, that's it. You remember? You guys remember Distan? Distan, Portsmouth centre back, Everton centre back, French centre back. Him and Joseph Yobo, the Nigerian, bro. Listen, this is where it is. Balls are coming into the box, they're just heading them away. Balls coming in, heading away. Who's another one? The Dutch guy. I can't remember his name. David Moyes, Dutch centre back, begins with a H. Can't pronounce it. Can't remember. But yeah, you guys probably will remember him as well. Phil Neville, of course, at right back. But yeah, bro, this is what they're on. Punched away by the keeper. Yeah, this is what they're on. Oh, it's an injury now. It's an injury. That's it. Yeah. That's him. Bro, this is what they were on. This is what they were on. I love how all Chelsea fans hate Paqueta now. We needed a villain. It's because, why do we hate him? Because in the last game, he was a bit of a shithouse. I can't lie. He was diving all over the place, just being a nuisance, man. But he was doing the job. And it worked. So can't even knock it. He did a job. Man, them got clarted. Rotted. Smash up the like, subscribe if you haven't already. Got a video dropping after this, hopefully after the watch along. If not, a little bit after. I've got a video dropping, and like I said, whenever we do the reviews for those Chelsea games, and we're asking you guys to give me questions, and I'll give you those responses the day after, and talk more calmly about what proceeded, and maybe give praise sometimes to players that I may have undersold or not given enough praise to. Same with the criticism, because when you're speaking directly after a game, there's a lot of emotion. You're obviously just kind of just talking about exactly what you saw straight after. You haven't really reflected, so to speak, or you haven't really taken in, I guess, the game in a calm way and watched it back and all that stuff. So it's good to be able to do that. Paqueta yellow. Did we get it right? Oh, hold on. What's the poll? Yo, when did Paqueta get booked? I didn't. I'm looking at the chat. I think 3-2 to Newcastle. I had. Wait. I don't think he's been booked yet, guys. I don't think he's been booked. There's no way we're getting that right again. I did put in the 34 because we got it right last time on 34, and I would hate if it was to be 34 again and I didn't put it down. So this is kind of our lucky number. I fell for it. Let me take a look. Damn. I'm not going to cover the AC Milan game today. No, he's not on the yellow. It's fine. I'm not going to cover the AC Milan game today against Torino, but we will cover AC Milan against Roma. So I was considering it. AC Milan play later on today away from home against Torino, or at home. 7:45 kickoff. And I was considering it because I can't wait to watch AC Milan. They got all of our old boys there, and it seems like they've got off to a good start with the first win last weekend. So we're going to try and watch AC Milan as much as possible, but we're going to start off next week against Roma away from home on the Friday. Much better to just watch them then against a better team. Matoma coming down the left-hand side, cleared away. I actually can't wait for that game. I need Lukaku to Roma done in time so I can party, and then I can watch him against AC Milan with Mourinho. And that is going to be a good watch-along, man. That's going to be a very good watch-along. What would your midfield be on Wednesday? against Wimbledon. I don't think Lavia is going to be ready. If he is, then I'd probably give him some minutes there, maybe off the bench. I don't know what his fitness is saying. I would like to see Leslie start. I would like to see. It's a shame because the guys that I would have started in midfield are loaned out. So I would have played Santos, but he's already gone. I don't really feel like Gallagher needs to play a game like that, to be honest. He's started the season well now. He doesn't really need those minutes. I think Leslie's, without doubt, has to start. I don't know. It's a good question. Hopefully, ideally, it would be yes that Lavia plays, and then Lavia and Leslie play as like your two, and then you put a 10 and just ahead of them. Go back to your 4-2-3-1. Your Dennis. This is Dennis the Menace. Dennis the Menace. You ever watch that show? Dennis the Menace. Yeah, or read that comic. Dennis the Menace. Man said you guys are playing cup games already. That is so disrespectful and so unnecessary. It's just not needed. We know that we're playing in the second round of the Carabao Cup. Yes, it's embarrassing, but you didn't need to. You didn't need to shout. You didn't need to shout like that. You didn't need to do that. We know that we're playing this in the second round of the Carabao Cup against Wimbledon. Have you seen some of the teams in this round? Oh my days, it makes me feel so embarrassed. Some of the teams in this round, it's just like, why are we here? But we know exactly why. Hopefully it don't happen again. That's all I can say. So Ben Rama is coming on for Souček. A little bit of an attacking substitution from West Ham. So let's see what that does. Obviously, now that means Paqueta will play in the 10. Ward-Prowse will come back into the midfield alongside Alvarez. And Ben Rama will go to the left wing. So it's a 4-2-3-1, maybe a 4-3-3. But basically, Ward-Prowse now dropping into Souček's position. And definitely more attackers on that pitch. Antonio still up front. Here's Matoma for Brighton. Left-hand side. Ball into the box. March, header cleared. And dealt with. So yeah, attacking sub. Ben Rama is suffering from Moyes ball. He was basically Neymar in the Championship. You know, he was doing a madness. He's way too good for that league. I wish Chelsea signed Theo Hernandez at left back. Who's he at now? Lucas Hernandez is at Bayern Munich, I think. PSG. Where is he gone? Hold on a second, let me think about this. PSG, right? PSG. And Theo's at AC. Yeah, man. Listen, I actually cannot wait to watch AC Milan on Friday. AC Milan with the team that they have. Woo! I am going to enjoy that game against Roma, man. I am buzzing for that game. We got Pulisic, we got Ruben Loftus-Cheek, we got Hernandez, we got Leao, we got Giroud, we got Tomori. It's gonna be a good day. Make sure you're here for that. That is gonna be good. But yeah, I'm not sure on the midfield. At the moment, Lavia, Leslie, and one other. Maybe Gallagher. We don't really have much options. We've got too many injuries in the 10 to think about who can go there. But I want to see Matson start 100%. I want to see probably Brewster start. I don't really want to risk Jackson against Wimbledon. We really cannot afford an injury up front. Maybe if we make a new signing by the game against Wimbledon, I doubt it, but you never know. There's days. Then maybe that player could play as well. Let's think. But yeah, we've got a lot of injuries, so there's only really so much we can do. I have not actually seen it. No, I will take a look. I don't really mind who wins. I just can't wait to watch my former players all play together there. Maybe Washington. Maybe Washington can play in that game. If he's not loaned out by then, maybe he could play that game. I'd actually say better to save Washington for the game against Wimbledon. Let him play. Let him make his debut at Stamford Bridge. Then if you're going to loan him out after that. May as well. Why not? This game is starting to stink. Boria, don't know if he'll be ready, but we'll see. in the press conference before the match, but I didn't really include him because I don't really know. He's come back from a massive injury, so even though he's back in training, not necessarily is he ready to play. It's probably going to take him a couple of weeks. Should put a strong team out, take the cup serious. No, we should take the cup serious, but we don't need to play a strong team against Wimbledon, I don't think. Because if players get injured against Wimbledon, we're not going to be very happy. When we play against teams that are more difficult, no problem, play a strong team. But against Wimbledon, we don't need to play a strong team because we should be just beating Wimbledon. What league are they in? They're in League 2. They just drew with Forest Green today at home. They just drew with Forest Green. No. I ain't getting no injuries against Wimbledon. Nah, I'm not doing that. Man, Wimbledon is known for tennis. That's what Wimbledon is known for, tennis. I am not getting injuries against tennis. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Because we got too many injuries as it is. That's the problem as well. When everyone's fit, we got good depth, but whoa! Who is this man? Yo, that was nasty. Who did that? Hold on a second. Was that Alvarez? That was Alvarez. Did you see the dribbling in the box? Alvarez is wild. He was literally dribbling in the box. He's crazy. He's nuts. I can't lie. He needs to relax. Here's Ben Rama on the left-hand side. He's cutting in. Emerson out for a corner. Alvarez is crazy, man. He was very calm in that situation. He could have easily just hoofed that. Check who scored for Forest Green. Troy Deeney. How did I miss that? That is so random. Troy Deeney scored for Forest Green in League 2. How did Troy Deeney end up in League 2? When did this happen? That is so random. I love this game. Ball comes into the box. Cleared away. You got to love this game, man. Life changed fast. That's so random. That's so random. Bro, why don't... No. Stop asking for Hazard. God damn. When are Chelsea fans going to stop asking for Eden Hazard? This is why I just need him to retire. I just need him to retire from the game so these questions stop coming in. Eden Hazard is a free agent for a reason. He is not coming to Chelsea to do shit. All right? He is not coming here to do nout. It might be tough on the ears to hear, but it's facts. He needs to go to the MLS, or he needs to go to Saudi, or he needs to retire. That is where Eden Hazard is right now. It's over. Please. It's over. No, we're not doing one more season, nothing, bruv. It's over. Oh, dearie me, guys. You know, I'm trying to move serious this year, you know. Trying to move very serious. You guys are moving very unserious with this suggestion. Why would we get Eden Hazard when Turkey is literally right there? You have one player off the ball that does nothing versus another. One is the next up-and-coming big talent, gives you everything on the ball. And the other one is, let's be honest, finished. I know which one I'm going to get. I'm going to get Turkey. Why would I go and get the old Hazard, finished Hazard, when I can go and get potentially the young one? Come on, man. Let's not be silly now. We're trying to be serious this season. Alvarez has been booked. Now, we're not doing it for... This is not a vibe season. This is a season of seriousness. Free kick. Vibe season was last year. Vibes. Frank Lampard came back. Vibes, you know, that was the vibes. I've had my vibe season now. No more. Done. We could have copped Liao, but we copped Mudryk. Free kick in a very dangerous position. I don't know why Danny Welbeck's standing over it unless I've missed something, but he is. So let's see who can take it. Solly March is there as well. And so is Lewis Dunk. Why some of these men that are over this free kick, if they hit this free kick and don't put it on target, I'm gonna be fuming as a neutral. I don't know why I'm seeing Lewis Dunk. I don't know why I'm seeing Danny Welbeck. Surely it's got to be Solly March. I don't know why these men are here. Anyway, he's taking it. Oh, it's hit the wall. He took it. Some of these other men, I don't know what they're doing there. It's like seeing a polar bear in the middle of Paris. Like, how did this guy get here? You know what I'm saying? It's like, how did this guy get here? What's this guy doing here? Drogba as backup striker. You, sir, are lost. You're lost in all the sauce. It looks like we're going to have to put up a new poll because we did not... Well, he hasn't been booked, so we're not wrong, technically. He's not been booked. We'll do another one at halftime. Ball comes into the box, cleared away. Cleared away. Madness. Brighton, couple minutes to get an equaliser. Or it's going to be 1-0 down at halftime. Here's Matoma. Switched out for a throw-in. That's probably sums up the first half. Probably time run out there. They got 1 minute of the first half left. Currently 1-0 down at home to West Ham. It ain't easy in these streets. Big up everybody inside the building. The road to 70k. And lots of... I mean, I've been annoyed though. The Wi-Fi has been moving, man. I'm going to have a little word with Sky, you know, because I don't know what they're playing at, but we got a lot of games to cover. And mash up my Palace versus Arsenal watch-along on Monday last week. Thankfully, it looks like we didn't miss much because Arsenal won. If they had lost that game, I would have been fuming that I wasn't there. Maybe they won because I wasn't there. I'm clearly the good luck charm because when I turned up today, they conceded a goal. So we need to be there for the Arsenal watch-alongs. I'm not going to lie. Because when I arrive on the scene, like the police, we shut shit down, bruv. Every time we arrive, they fuck up. So we got to be there. So Sky Broadband needs to fix up because I'm not missing no more Arsenal opportunities. You should have seen the Havertz disaster class. Oh dear. Oh my. But the onus is on Brighton to step it up now because they're the ones that are 1-0 down. I'm not expecting West Ham to, you know, play this glitz and glamour football right now. They're 1-0 up away from home at Brighton. It's an incredible result if they can close it. Kudus is not available for the game, so they haven't even got all of their attacking outlets ready to go. Cornet's not been playing really since he joined West Ham from Burnley. Very good player. He's not really played. And I thought he would because, you know, left foot on the left wing, little bit of skill, get down the touchline, whip the crosses in, very much West Ham way under Moyes, but he's not really playing. Not sure why. Ings is what it is. Again, not able to do the things outside of the box that Antonio can in that style. Ben Rama, we already know Moyes has got an agenda against him. And Fornals started the first game. He's a squad player. He'll play if and when he does. So, yeah, I'm not really expecting much from West Ham. It's all about Brighton now. On the bench, they got João Pedro who could come on, maybe make an impact. But yeah, man, let's see what they do. I'm switching to AC. Yeah, AC starts at 7:45. I think. You think Poch will play Washington on Wednesday? Hopefully, sign while he's at the club, kissing the badge there on the arrival. If he's not loaned out by then, he might just be loaned out immediately to Strasbourg. I don't know. Hopefully they leave him until Wimbledon, let him play if he's fit to play, and then obviously maybe just loan him out then. Because it looks like he will be the one to go out on loan, and it will be it will be Leslie to stay because he's clearly involved now. You know, Santos is gone. You got Lavia, Caicedo, Enzo, Gallagher, and then Leslie. That's your 5 midfielders if I'm counting everybody. And that's that. Let's see. Hi from the US. Are you going to any match day vlogs or videos this season? And do you follow the NBA? I don't follow the NBA. Really, I just can barely keep up with the F1 alongside the football. When I'm in a sport, I have to be fully attentive. And the NBA and a lot of American sports in the UK times is always 3 a.m. You know, and you got to stay up late, and then that would jeopardize or ruin my morning where I've got to be up and sometimes in studio and whatnot. So it's just not feasible. So I'm not even gonna be able to get into it, unfortunately. And in terms of matchday vlogs, listen, mainly we're going to stream the games because I do enjoy just watching the games and being able to analyze them and do the reviews quickly after and give you the content. But for sure, against Wimbledon, I was even considering it as well. If it will be a vlog, it might be a cup game. But to be honest, I don't mind vlogging. As you saw in New York, we vlogged with Big Six. That was a good series. I don't mind vlogging maybe other games that aren't Chelsea games. I think Chelsea games, I don't really like vlogging. If I'm watching the Chelsea game, I have to focus on the Chelsea game and see what's going on and really be paying attention. Same with when I'm watching it at home. If I go to other games, maybe around Europe, and I vlog those, I have no problem vlogging that because it's not my team. I'm not stressed, so I can enjoy it a lot more. So maybe I'll do that. I won't maybe vlog Chelsea games because I don't think I like that. But maybe in the future, I'll go to other games around Europe, big rivalries, derbies. I wouldn't mind going to like Galatasaray versus Fenerbahce or something and vlogging that. That wouldn't be bad. So yeah, that could happen. That could happen, but not. I don't think Chelsea games. Malang Sarr will go out on loan. Malang Sarr needs to be released. He needs to be released. I can't lie to you. He going out on loan is a waste of a place on loan. We don't have many loan options. We don't really have many loan spaces left. So to give him a loan would kind of be a bit of a waste because we want to be using it for the young players that are going to go out there, develop, get minutes, improve, come back. So I don't really think Malang Sarr going out on loan is ideal. He needs to be released or sold or something, but I don't know what's going to happen with him. This is the problem. He's on 100K a week. So yeah, he's on 100K a week. Nobody's going to want to pay those wages. I don't know if you guys are seeing any news that is coming through on Sarr. Maybe that's why he's being mentioned. But let me take a look. Fabrizio. Nope, not me yet. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Beto to Everton. Here we go. That came through. 30 million euros. It's a lot of money for Everton. Who's this brother? He better be good, you know. Udinese. Who is this? Is he good? Anybody know Beto? Portuguese? Is he good? What position he play? I need to... Because when Everton are slapping 30 million euros in their position, this brother better be on smoke because otherwise these lot are going back to they're going to the Championship. What position does he play? He must be a striker, man. They need goals. Yeah, he's a striker. I knew it. 25 years old, striker for Udinese. Age. See if he's on smoke. 10 goals last season in Serie A, 11 goals the season before. So he's just getting himself into the double digits, which is probably not bad for the club he's playing for. I don't think Udinese are necessarily on any smoke in that league. I'm pretty sure they're bottom half. Yeah, Udinese. Oh, they got... Let me see. Where did they finish last season? Because that might actually be a very good return for the team he's playing for. They finished 12th last year. Year before, they finished 12th. Okay. They're 12th. They're 12th. Which is a number that I'm getting a bit of PTSD off right now. So I'm not even going to say that again. But yeah, they finished 12th. Interesting. Okay, let's see. I've not watched him. People are saying he's not it. He's like Jackson. So that stands up then because Iceman doesn't rate Jackson. Iceman thinks that Jackson was a waste of money or we should not have signed him. We should have got other players. We should have got Lukaku back, all that stuff. Yeah. Very quick and physical. He was never given a chance. For me, I watched him. He ain't good enough. It was one of those opportunistic signings. And we signed him on a free. Therefore, that's why he was on high wages, which is kind of stupid in itself because now we can't get rid of him. So we were going to make a guaranteed profit on the player because we got him on a free. only if you could sell him. And if you put him on high wages, you can't sell him because no one wants to buy him and put him on those same wages. Then if he clocks that and realizes I ain't getting any better for me in my career than what I'm earning right now, I'm gonna sit and take this contract for the full 5 years, which he's doing. And then next thing you know, you got a problem. So that's what we've done. And that's why we need to stop doing these dumb deals. But he was never good enough, man. There's too much talent coming through our academy in centre back, as there has been with Tomori, with Mark Gurley, with Colwell. There's just too much talent. He just ain't it. He just ain't it. He ain't good enough. And his loan last year was, I mean, where was he on loan last year? I don't think he was even a starter for Monaco. Played a few games here and there, but he didn't pull up any trees, man. I saw him enough. I saw him enough times. Can't lie to you. I saw him enough times to know that guy ain't good enough. Who's our mystery number 10? Who knows? But it was spoken about a little bit in the video coming out later on. And I've got the video now, so it will be coming out pretty swiftly after the watch along. I just have to make a thumbnail. But yeah, hopefully the second half brings more goals, man. Brighton got to step up. This ain't good enough. Can't be out here losing at home. Let's see. No update about our cam. Yeah. Well, obviously we played yesterday, so I'm not expecting anything over the weekend. Maybe tomorrow, but you know, more likely Monday to Friday. You know, Monday to Friday, business days, business hours. That's when this is all gonna get, you know, concluded, and we're gonna see what we're really on. I don't know who it's gonna be. Absolutely no idea. It's not clear. It's not clear who it's gonna be. It could be anyone really, because there's nothing advanced. There's nothing agreed personal terms wise like there was with Elise. So I don't know what it's going to be or who it's going to be, but I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. And with the way Sterling's playing on the right wing, is it maybe a good thing that we didn't get Elise? Because if anything, it's the left wing that we need to fix. You know, we've got Madueke that plays on the right, Sterling that plays on the right. Mudryk needs to be delivering on the left, but you know, we've also be looking for someone to have competition and take his place if he's not, and then obviously to play in the 10 as well. So maybe it's a good thing we didn't get Elise, because the last thing I'd want to do right now with Sterling, when he's playing this well in the last 2 games on the right, is then to go and move him to the left, and then he's not able to maybe play the same way, and then he drops off, and then it's like, why did we do that? It's like, don't try and fix what's not broken. Sterling's performing on the right wing. He's loving his life out there. He knows his role. He knows his job. Just leave him over there. I don't want to overcomplicate it for him and move him to the left wing because we signed the right winger. So, yeah, for me personally, I feel like that might even be a bit of a blessing in disguise. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of people have been speaking about this Pedro brother from Sporting. Not seen a single link to him, so I don't think it's on the. Maybe it's on the cards. Maybe this is the surprise. I don't know. You excited to see an academy player on Wednesday? Yeah, for sure. Listen, we got academy players, man. We're gonna be seeing a couple hopefully. Eze would be the perfect signing. Know your role. Know your role. Saeed, why did Saeed say that, man? Why did Saeed say that? Tagged you on Twitter in a Havertz comp. Well, I don't mind if I do. I don't mind if I do. This is a delicacy. Let's take a look at this Havertz comp, man. Yeah, man. Where's his comp? I'm not seeing it yet. I don't mind if I do. Where's this? Let's take a look at this Havertz comp. What's this? What's my silky slick Kai on now? Let's see. Oh Jesus. Yo, he's a little bit mad. That pass. Yeah, let's not talk. Arsenal fans are going to go nuts over him. I can already imagine the fan cams are cutting, especially because they drop points. And I said this before, right? Arsenal, haven't dropped points up until this game. So they've had no reason to really go into him like that because it's not cost them. And I said this actually after the first game, Community Shield against Man City. I did the review and I spoke on Kai at length. And everybody was like, no, he did his job. And I said, all right, cool. But you see, if you didn't score that late equalizer from that Trossard deflected goal and go and win on penalties, then those chances that Kai Havertz missed in that game against Man City at Wembley, because he missed 2 opportunities, right? 2 opportunities. I'm not going to show it because it might get flagged. I don't know if it's copyright friendly, but and the Premier League will shut us down. But I said in that Community Shield, if Kai Havertz he didn't take them 2 chances, and as soon as this starts happening and he's costing you points or he's contributing to why you didn't get your 3 points in a title race, because that's what you're in a title race from the get-go, then speak soon. Speak soon. And as soon as the first points gets dropped and Kai hasn't played well, look what's happening. I said it, bro. I said it. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked in the slightest. This brother, listen, he has to perform. Come rain, come shine, because otherwise these people will be onto him. Because there's no Champions League winning goal to save you now, brother. You've done nothing for Arsenal and you've cost a lot of money. And people didn't even want you from the get-go. So it's just so much pressure to match and equal what Arsenal were doing last season. And you've got to perform to do that. Everybody in that Arsenal team was performing last season up until February. Everybody was performing. There was nobody that wasn't pulling their weight. Xhaka was performing, Partey, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, every Jesus before the injury. Everybody was playing well. You don't go on that run and drop points twice and one time at Old Trafford where everybody could see you played well. You don't do that by carrying players, by carrying someone along the way. Everybody in that system, in that team was pulling their weight and contributing. And now Havertz is out here lingering around, blowing with the wind, lazy passing. Cool. We will be there. See how much you like that shit. I'm telling you, you won't be impressed. Premier League is too competitive now. And these teams, any team can take any point off you at any moment. Everybody has to be on it. And if you got one guy that's not on it, you will pay the price, man. You'll pay the price. So sooner Arteta benches him, sooner he will flourish again. But thing is with him is that the problem with Arteta benching him is that he will then be admitting that he fucked up, and he's not going to want to do that. We're going to see if Arteta's ego is going to get in the way of Arsenal's success this season. It's one or the other. Because I'm pretty convinced Havertz ain't doing shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm kind of pretty much convinced. I said it from day one when we got that money in. I was a very happy man. So if either Arteta's gonna drop him and he's gonna move on, or he's gonna keep him, and then it's gonna be one of those guys that just kind of just do whatever. So let's see. We'll see. Bruv, let's get this spam out of here, man. Too much spam. Stop spamming. You don't do that. Let's see what's being said. Will Caicedo and Cole will come on for Brighton in the second half? Who knows? Who knows? 2 players that can make a big difference. 2 players that can make a big difference for them if they could come on. You never know. The left back needs to be fixed, not the left winger. Well, the left back is playing left wing, so yeah, it's kind of like 2 birds, 1 stone. Why do they keep playing Kai? Well, no, for me, it's obvious. I'm not having a go at them for playing Kai. I mean, you pay 65 million for Kai. If you pay 65 million for Kai, you are going to have to play him 100%. You can't pay 65 million for Kai and not play him. The problem is that when is enough? It's too early for me to say, okay, you have to take him out of the team. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, he's your signing, so therefore you have the pressure to kind of make him play well and to prove that you didn't waste the money. But if you can't do that and it starts to come at the minds of the team, when do you say, how many weeks is it before it's like, okay, we can compliment him for working hard off the ball. I've seen he's covered more distance than any Arsenal player so far this season. Bruv, when people start doing this with off the ball, start praising the off the ball, you're in trouble. That's all I'm have to say. When you have to start doing distance covered to give praise to a player, you're finished. Absolutely finished. So we're going to see how long it takes them. But I'm not surprised he's starting early days. You have to start him. Ball comes in. Header. Oh, what a save. Time is back up on screen. What a save from the keeper. What a save. Brighton immediately on it. Immediately on it. Matoma, ball into the box again. Cleared. Free kick. Yeah, very close. Very, very close. Why don't we play Mudryk every game? Because, first of all, he was signed in January, so Pochettino doesn't feel obligation to play him because he didn't sign him. But also because Mudryk was injured last game. But also because he's not ready. And we don't have time to be trying to... The difference is Arsenal have their system. Or at least, yes, they're making their tweaks, but Arsenal are in a better position than us. So they're just bringing in this one guy that doesn't quite fit and they're trying to make it work. Our whole team ain't been fitting. Our whole team ain't been clicking. So we ain't got time to play someone because we have to. It's like, we'll play you when you're ready, you know, and clearly Poch doesn't think he's ready to start in that position. Might be something minor, something major, I don't know. But I'm not looking at Mudryk thinking, oh, you're this perfect player and Poch is absolutely nutcase for not playing you. Mudryk has a lot to learn and he doesn't have much first team experience for his age. You look how many games he started in his career at the top level, as opposed to someone like, even if you look at how many games Angelo has started at 18, we loaned him out, and how many games Mudryk has started, I ain't got the exact numbers, but you'd be shocked. So just because you're 22, it doesn't mean you actually have that much experience. It's all about how many games you've played. And it's clear for the level that Mudryk was playing at in the Ukrainian league, his individual ability was kind of, and his pace was just kind of carrying him a little bit because the opposition was trash. But you're playing Premier League now, and you can't skip past the players in the Premier League like you can in the Ukrainian league. You gotta know more. You gotta have more about you. So he's got a lot to learn. So here's what it is. I'm not really bothered. As long as it ain't Chilwell playing out there too much, and he goes back to his normal position, I don't really mind. I don't really mind. Better to integrate somebody correctly than just play them for playing them's sake and then they flop. So if he's not ready and he's going to just put in poor performances, then don't play him. You know, better to do it the other way. Corner for Brighton. Ball's going to come into the box. My team's moving mad. Don't know why. They got a long way to go. Got a long way to go indeed. You're damn right. You're damn right. They got a long way to go. But we will be there. I'm not stressed. As long as we're winning games, you know, at the end of the day, that's all that matters, to be honest. As long as we're winning games, whoever's on the pitch with them 11 players getting us them points, that's all I care about. I don't really mind. I'm not going to lie to you. Whoever can deliver. Let me change the timer because it's a little bit laggy and we're behind. So yeah, I just want my points. I don't really care who gives them to me. Can't lie. Always really. Brighton are just preparing another attack, another onslaught. It's good save from the keeper. It's mad what happens when everybody knows you're good now. So now you got to actually go up against these parked buses. And that's a whole next level. It's all good playing good football when, you know, teams don't know you're that good and you catch them off by surprise. But now everybody knows you're a good team. So now we're going to treat you like a good team and we're going to make you, you know, bypass this block. And at the moment, West Ham have got them in a corner. Welbeck playing it. And this is what separates the good teams from the top teams. Because once people clock you're good, they demand that you must be top. And then suddenly now it's a little bit of a shock to the system. Now it's like, do you really have that 10 or that playmaker or that world-class passer? Do you have that in your team? Because it's moments like this where you need world-class players, not just good players. You need world-class players to separate games like this. Let's see if Brighton can do it. Shot being blocked now. Cleared. Estepunan. What a dive. Here we are. Matoma. Back to Matoma again. Gonna clip it in, cleared away. West Ham are nasty, man. West Ham are nasty guys. They're just defending. They are nasty, nasty work. Nasty work. Such a is it a penalty? I mean, it's shoulder to shoulder, Paqueta. Yeah. I don't think I'd give it. I can't lie. I don't think I'd give it. Is it a sacrificial Sunday tomorrow? Tomorrow, I think I'm covering the F1. So I don't think I'll be there, unfortunately, for the Newcastle-Liverpool, which is kind of gutting because that is going to be a great game. But I will be there next Sunday. So I will be there for Arsenal versus United, which is going to be mad. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe Newcastle after... I mean, what they did against Man City was a rarity. I don't expect them to do that at St. James's. Bowen! Oh! Oh, what a chance. What a chance. You know, West Ham should be 2-0 up. I can't lie. They should be 2-0 up. It's a great pass into Bowen. And he's cutting. He's on his favoured left foot. And he just can't wrap his foot around the ball. Oh, what a chance, man. What a chance. That could have been 2-0. And then it's a real upwards battle for Brighton to get themselves back into this game. What a chance. Big up Saeed in the building. What are you lot telling me? Oh, my days. What a chance. 53 minutes gone. There's no Monday night football this week. Lewis Dunk. Clear penalty, people are saying. Why does Saeed type in his accent? That's funny. That's funny. He'll answer you in a minute. Saeed is relieved. I'm telling you, that brother must be stressed. 3-2 against Nottingham Forest. Couple late chances there at the end of the game. Stressful game to go to. But in the end, they got through it. The lights will not be shining on you on Monday on the Big Six. You've escaped. You have escaped. As long as somebody dropped points, it's always good. You know what I'm saying? They just need somebody. Tottenham and Thabz, safe. Myself, safe. Grizz, tomorrow, I don't know. I can't lie. It could be long. We never know. We'll see. More than likely, more than you can believe, won't be safe. Saeed, safe, just about. By the skin of his teeth. Turkish, not safe. Not safe, man. Not safe. Hugh, I expect him to be safe. Sheffield United, you know, he'll be fine. It won't be so low. Turkish and Arsenal drop points home to Fulham with 10 men. Let's not be silly. Let's not be silly now. That's wild. Saeed will be humble, I think. He'll be humble. 55 minutes gone. West Ham are still handling business, man. So, you know, to come to the Amex and win is a nut. It takes something pretty special. I think Arsenal managed to get it done last season. Not many did, though. Not many did. At the moment, as it stands, it's an incredible victory. And for a team that were taking their good, sweet time in the transfer window in West Ham, they didn't really make their first signing until really the Premier League kicked off. They were very late and they were looking like they were in for a rough time. But to go and beat Chelsea now, potentially beat Brighton, that shot from, I think, Emerson, not far away. Is that hit the bar? No, it's over. Emerson on the overlap. But yeah, man, big wins if they can get it done. I can't remember what happened in the first week. for West Ham. What was the first game week? They drew against Bournemouth. So 7 points, potentially out of 9. That's really good, man. Let's see. They're defending for their lives. Brighton coming forward again. Brighton and Antonio. There's a counter attack. West Ham need to try and get that second on the break. Ben Rama goes past Webster. Is he going to shut it down? Or the step over is going to fool him? Oh, Webster's been absolutely done. Oh, Webster's not enjoying defending out wide. Shot saved by the keeper from Paqueta. Webster is not enjoying his time out wide in those positions today. He was batted up by Antonio, and Ben Rama's fancy feet had him fumbling the bag. He was floundering, bro. This brother's screwed out wide. He can't defend out wide. He don't want it. He's struggling out there. Damn. Here's Matoma. Cut back. Billy Gilmore. One more. Cleared away. Cleared away. Now Antonio. Antonio turns. Left channel again. I'm watching this left channel like a hawk. Hey, hey, left channel again. Hey, hey. Ben Rama stands still, picks out Bowen. It's 2. Finally, West Ham on the break. You know, it's been coming, you know. This has been coming. This has been coming for West Ham. Brighton down that left-hand side this evening have been diabolical, discombobulated. They cannot defend down that left. The first goal came from down the left. Antonio putting Webster into the advertising boards. Left-hand side again. We just spoke about it a minute ago. Now again, for this chance, Ben Rama takes his time, standing start, just picks out Bowen beautifully. Perfectly weighted pass. The touch is tantalizing. The touch is tantalizing. It's nasty. It's nasty. And then the finish. Oh, don't talk about it, man. Yo, this is disgusting. What a beautiful goal that is, you know. That is beautiful. Everything about that goal was just perfect counter-attacking football. Oh, my days. David Moyes at the wheel. It's a good thing I don't deal with Lawless on a weekly basis at the moment, because he would be insufferable. Oh, my days. Wow. Oh, my goody gosh. Wow. Brighton broken to pieces. Yeah, this humbling, though, is probably needed. I can't lie. The way that they move on the socials is very nasty. They've been moving very, very nasty on the socials. Probably necessary for this humbling, bruv. Wow. Woo! Damn diggity dog. That was wild. That was a wonderful counter. That's the way I love to see a counter-attacking goal scored. I love to see it. I really do. You're doing a deadline day stream. I think it'd be rude not to. Obviously, it depends on whether or not there's going to be any activity. If there's not much activity, then I might do the last hour instead of the last 5 hours tracking planes like last time. It depends. It all depends on the circumstance. But yeah, we do love a deadline day stream, so we'll see. But if there's nothing really going on, I don't particularly fancy reporting on you know, Agbonahor to West Brom or something, or one of them type of moves, Odin Wingy to Luton or something. You know, it's got to be something spectacular. If it's not, and it doesn't really need to be Chelsea related, but if there's no big fish frying, there's no point in being in the kitchen. You know, we're not here to chop carrots and whatnot. It's in the corner. It's not really what we're on. Oh, Brighton are trying to respond instantly. Ball cleared. It ain't easy. West Ham ain't easy, you know. I'm kind of surprised, but they're on it. They're really on it. I predicted a Brighton 3-1 win, but they're on it. They are on it today. They're digging in. They're digging in, man. Shit. Matisse Nunes, here we go on deadline day. We will be there. Brighton thought they were going to do a Leicester season after 8 goals against Luton and Wolves. Moyes. They might have to build that man a statue, you know. They might have to. If he has a great season, I might have to build him a statue because he seems to know what he's trying to cook. He wanted to add Maguire and McTominay to his team as well. I don't know what he's cooking. Might be something worth eating. Paqueta yellow card. What minute is that at? Am I about to see it? I am, aren't I? No. Cleared. Actually, no, he already picked his yellow card up. What minute was that in? Oh, damn, I didn't do a new poll. I forgot at half time. He already got his yellow card, I swear. Let's see. What minute was that in? Paqueta. Has he got a yellow card? Maybe I'm tripping. Yeah, he hasn't. He actually hasn't. Maybe today he didn't slap a bit on. Interesting. It's so annoying because we were going to do a preview, me and Lawless, for the West Ham game, but that was the week that I was sick. And I think I had COVID, so we couldn't do it. And he was away anyway, so such a shame. But yeah, we'll patch something together. Maybe it won't be weekly, but maybe at the international break we'll have a little catch up. There's a lot of international breaks. There's one in September, one in October, one in November. So maybe I'll get like an in-person podcast. We'll just have a little meetings, you know, little catch-up meetings, monthly meetings. Here's Bowen. Antonio. Go on, make it free. Why not? Why not? Antonio. Oh my God. He's fucking him. He is fucking him. That is Didier Drogba-esque centre-forward play if I've ever seen it. At his grown-ass age, he has to be him. David Moyes, we cannot replace. We cannot replace. Oh my God. Yo, he might have been spitting on the Filthy Fellas podcast, you know, when he said he could get 30 goals in the Man City team. We might have to hear him out. Let that brother cook. Let that brother cook. Shit. He's taking me back to prime Barclays. Prime Barclays. Oh my days. I love to see it, you know. I really do. I really love to see these things. Shit. Brighton are getting slapped up like they got beaten and bruised against Everton last season. It's nasty. Oh my God. No, Antonio's nasty with it. He's bullying. Dunk got dunked on. Webster got washed. Listen, you're lucky I ain't doing a review on this, you know. Brighton fans, you better go with your head between your tail, bro. You're lucky I'm not doing a review. I got a video coming out. I would wax lyrical on the way that West Ham have done in this game. I swear. I could do a video on it easily. This is nasty behavior. Oh my God. If you're a West Ham fan, you should be so proud of what you're watching because this is a masterclass. I'm telling you. This is a masterclass on how to deal with De Zerbi's Brighton. This is a masterclass. Oh my God. No, this is disrespectful. This is nasty. You're going to go to the seaside and do this. Look at the way. Collateral damage, man. Look at the way they're dealing with these players. Oh my, they're so nasty. Disgusting. Oh, it's the road to redemption for David Moyes. It might be on. Only 3 games in, but this is what he's doing without Kudus. And on Alvarez's first full start, I think it is as well. Without Mohamed Kudus, if Kudus, maybe Kudus knew what he was doing coming to this team. I don't know. Look at Emerson. Emerson's smiling while he's defending. These men are enjoying it. These men are enjoying defending. Look at Antonio jumping around and dancing. Nah, this is mad. This is disrespectful. Lads, this is disrespectful. Look at Antonio skipping around. Skipping. Frolicking. Antonio, bro, Emerson's smiling when he's defending. No. Who is this team? Look at the goalkeeper. He's just making camera saves. He's just making camera saves. Nah, they're rude. We might have to be here. I can't lie. We might have to be here when Kudus bops in. We might have to be here. This is like when Alonso left Alpine in Formula One and he went to Aston Martin. Everyone was like, what are you doing? Kudus has gone to the right club. Yo, he said, I'm not going to Brighton. I'm going to West Ham. And everybody raised their eyebrows. This is the Kudus derby. And look what's happening. Shit. Yo, these man better bop to the pier, man. Go on the Ferris wheel or something after the game and cheer up. Go and get some fish and chips and cheer up, man, because this is not the way to spend your Saturday afternoon if you're a Brighton Hove Albion fan. Go to the pier, go on the arcade, bruv, play some games. This is not it. This is not it, man. Oh, my days. Flabbergasted. I think listen, if there's one man that deserves it, it's De Zerbi. I'm not going to lie to you. If there's one man that deserves it, it is De Zerbi. I love his football, but his personality recently, I'm not... This guy, he's been talking a lot, you know. He talks a lot. He talks more than Pep. Listen, let this man hold the corner. I'm telling you, I'm here for it. Let the De Zerbi have the demise. I wish. I don't think it will happen because Brighton will outplay most teams, but I'm here for it. He talks a lot. He talks a lot. For somebody that don't win shit, he talks a lot of smack. I'm not going to lie. He talks. He talks a lot. If he had a downfall, I will be there. I will be there if he had a downfall. The De Zerbi downfall, I will be there. If there is a day, we will be there. Oh, he wants. He does. He does a great job. He's a shit talker. I'm not going to lie. But if shit talkers don't perform, it's always beautiful. It's always beautiful if a shit talker doesn't perform. Oh, my days. Yo, it's crazy, man. What's going on? Let's see if Brighton have a response. Here's Matoma. Nah, it's not a penalty. Get up, man. Get up. Flapping around. I want a fourth. I can't lie. I'm here for it. Destruction. Do damage, man. I just came in for goals, man. And I thought Brighton were the ones going to be getting them, but what can I say? Both these teams are going to be in the Europa League this season. I'm telling you, Europa League and Liverpool. Let's not forget Liverpool. It's going to be, Europa League is going to slap, man. If these two teams can get into the knockout stages, I'm looking forward to that. And the Champions League teams drop in. Listen, Europa League, man, don't sleep on it. They got a bopping theme tune song as well. Bruh, that competition, it's the one to watch. It's a very entertaining one. Oh, cleared away again. Cleared away again. I wouldn't mind watching Brighton take on Sevilla. I'm not going to lie. I wouldn't mind. I'm telling you, there's some games, man. There's some games to be had in there. Man United might drop in if they have a bad group. I don't know. I'm here for it, man. Europa League knockouts. I'm not really too interested in the group games usually, but the knockouts is good. Here's Paqueta. He clears. Hits Antonio. Dunk. Is he going to get dunked on? Sorry, Webster. Webster's had an awful game today, I have to say. Webster's been poor. Webster on that right side of defense is getting destroyed. It's not nice. You don't like to see things happening, but yeah, he's struggling out there. He's struggling. Here's Matoma. Cutting inside. Dunk. Listen, Luton, you don't get to play Luton and Wolves every week, you know. You don't. Coming up against, as Cams would say, real men today. Coming up against real men in West Ham. It's not every week you're going to play Wolves with 10 men and Luton. 2 4-1s in a row. It's not every week. No Colwell, no Caicedo. It's crazy. Yeah, but listen, the first 2 games, man, they did damage, but they got West Ham today. Doesn't look like it's going to go very well. My little hypothesis tells me that West Ham are going to win. Then they got Newcastle next at home. Then they got Manchester United away. Brighton. Season gets started soon. Then they got Bournemouth at home. Aston Villa away. Liverpool at home. Manchester City away. What is September cooking for Brighton? Are you hearing these fixtures? Oh my days. What is September cooking? It was almost a 4th. Look. Paqueta. Antonio off of Webster again. Webster is sleeping. Oh my days. Somebody needs to hook Webster off this pitch. Get him off. He's lost his mind. Webster's lost it, man. He's got to come off. He's finished. This match, he's finished in this match. He's finished, man. Yo, September for Brighton is tough. It's tough. And they got a system. They got a system. They got a great or good. Let's say they got a good manager, but they lost some key players, man, and they've replaced them. But listen, this is a tough month. Tough month. I'm reading. September and October, that is. Man City. Oh, yeah, it's rough, man. Our October, I saw it. It ain't nice. It ain't nice. It's a nice yeah, it's not a nice month, October. We won't speak about that. Our October is disgusting. Mad. I'm looking forward. I'll be there, man. These Brighton games are going to slap, though. I can't lie. There's some tasty fixtures coming up for Brighton. They're going to be good games. They're going to be very good games. If I can cover them, I'll cover them. We had our banter over the summer. Maybe we'll continue. Welbeck's out. Pedro's in. João Pedro is a very good player. I was very impressed with him when he played against us in pre-season. So maybe he might be able to. Well, I mean, he's not. I think it's too little, too late to come back from 3-0 down. But maybe he'll start the next match. Heard Lamptey's in the under-21s. I think Lamptey's only in the under-21s for Brighton to come back from injury. I think he's just working back his fitness up. I don't think he's in there for any other reason. He's way too good for the under-21s. His career has definitely got messed up with injuries. Both of our young right wing-backs from Cobham, man. You got Lamptey, Livramento, both have a lot of injury issues over the last couple of years. So talented. Lamptey making his debut against Arsenal at the Emirates, coming on in that turnaround where we won the game. He played very well coming off the bench. Goes to Brighton. I thought he's going to do very well, but he's had a lot of injury issues. Livramento, big injury at Southampton. Now at Newcastle, we'll see how much he plays, but obviously Trippier's successor. These guys talented, man. But injuries. Shot blocked. Listen, somebody got to look out for Brighton Bubble on Twitter because that brother was running his mouth all summer. Brighton Bubble. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Brighton Bubble. We will be watching. Yeah. He's also said that Webster's performance was wild as well. A lot of Chelsea fans are in his mentions already. Bro, every single time he tweets, he gets over 100 comments. Yeah, Chelsea fans will not let go of what happened over the summer. I can't lie. I'm not going to lie. Chelsea fans and Brighton fans, it looks like we're in it for the long haul, man. At least for this season. Because the way that you guys were going back and forth on Twitter with us, it's probably going to have to be a season of arguing. I can't lie. Even though it's embarrassing on our part, we will be there. Shamelessly, we actually must be there. It looks like it. And the way that you know what? It's not actually Brighton fans. It's De Zerbi. I keep saying it. It's De Zerbi. It's nothing to do with Brighton fans, really, because that's just banter. But De Zerbi was so disrespectful multiple times. I'm not going to lie to you. I need him to get cooked this season. That man was talking the most smoke so often. And I was like, you really want to do this? Okay, cool. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm going to have to tweet it as well. De Zerbi deserves it, man. I can't lie. He deserves it. That's my tweet at full time. That's all I'm going to say. That man was running hella banter in the window, so we're gonna have to run it back. Paqueta's jarring. Paqueta, I didn't know he had this shit house in him, but he is annoying as hell. I can't lie. Paqueta is what you want at your club, but you don't want to come up against it. He is a shit house. And listen, I don't know if we're going to see his shithousery for the full season. He might have to hold a little ban for the betting and whatnot. We'll have to see. But he's definitely a bit of a shithouse. The Brazilians that come to the Prem, they usually are shithouses. We don't really tend to get the flary ones or the flamboyant ones. We tend to get the shithouse ones. That's what we tend to get in the Prem. All the flary ones, they go to Spain and they go to you know, well, they used to go to Italy if you're talking some of the Kakas and whatnot, but Robinho, Ronaldinho, and we don't really get them man over here. You know what I mean? He will be humbled. Paqueta would have cooked at City. Do you think Matisse Nunes, guys, is going to cook at City if he goes there? Or what do you guys think about that? It's mad. It's mad. It's mad. What a game! I'm glad I took the game to cover. I mean, obviously it would have been great to get the 3 o'clock kickoffs as well, but you can't have them all. You can't have them all, man. As much as I always regret missing out on some great games, you can't cover them all. It's not possible. So we just have to be calculated in our approach and take what we can take. And I knew nobody would really be covering it, this one, because everybody was focused on Arsenal. Arsenal fans, Man United fans were focused on United. I saw expressions there for Tottenham. So I said, listen, let me take the evening kickoff, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me take the evening shift. Take a little late 4:30 shift. You know what I'm saying? Clock in, see what we're working with. And it's been a party. I can't lie. It's been fun. I've enjoyed the evening shift, man. It's been good. It's been good, man. Matoma squaring up. You have to... the defending from West Ham today is just on point. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's see what's being said in the comments. West Ham going crazy. Why can't I see Caicedo? He's been... I'm not going to lie. Caicedo's gone missing this game, man. That's one thing I'll say. Caicedo's gone missing. He's gone missing this game. Shot saved again. Goalkeeper's on point, by the way. Really, really good. And Lawless, to be fair to him, he was saying a lot last season that Areola's a good goalkeeper and he needs to be in the team over Fabianski and he's a bargain. Just off watching this game, he's been brilliant. Areola's made some big saves, man. He's been on it. Here's yeah, wild. I don't know what to say about Webster today. I can't lie. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. Webster's had a wobbly one. Webster's been wobbly, bro. Who are Bayern Munich playing tomorrow? Turkish has to hold that. He does, man. He does. He does. I'm coming for everyone this season. I can't lie. I'm coming for everyone. If I have the opportunity to, anyway. Whenever I have the chance, I will take it. You see how sneaky I'm getting on the previews because I don't know what the reviews are going to be like. Go on, get the fourth. Get the fourth. Oh, off the bar. Could have been 4. So lucky. So lucky that didn't go in. Yo, Brighton. You, man, are fucking lucky that didn't go in. Oh, my God. Wow. So off the bar. So lucky. So lucky. No, I don't think we'll be there for that game. What time's that? No, probably not. Probably not. I think I'll go and shopping there after the F1. But we'll get content out to you tomorrow for sure. With them European games, I'm trying to find tasty fixtures. Them Leipzig versus Dortmund and Dortmund versus Bayern's. Them ones where I can say, yeah, we might get something tasty. I'm not really trying to see a battering little 3-0 inside 15 minutes or something like that. Brighton have scored apparently. Who's got the goal? Pascal Gross. Good finish. Very, very good finish from Pascal Gross. Very, very good finish. Very good finish. That was tidy. 3-1. 3-1. Three, 1. 9 minutes left. Great game, man. Goals. That's what we wanted. Pascal Gross is now Brighton's top goal scorer in their history with 27 goals. Sorry, in their Premier League history. 27 goals ahead of Moonpie. Moonpie, bro. How was Moonpie the top scorer in their history in the Premier League? That brother was always missing chances. He's awful. Just goes to show what they needed a striker all these years, but they got Ferguson now. Just remember, this West Ham super team is adding Kudus to it. Listen, this West Ham super team, they spent 200 million last summer. They got players, man. I was shocked how they performed last year. They got players. Remember, Cornet's just chilling on the bench. He was like one of Burnley's best players when he was there. Ben Rama, the championship Neymar, chilling. All they need is a striker to back up Antonio. And that's it. Or, you know, go up against Antonio. That's all they need. Here's Estepunan, Pascal Gross, João Pedro, shot blocked. Fornals, yeah, man. And this is all without Rice. Obviously made their money there. Here's João Pedro, Pascal Gross. Pascal Gross, shot blocked out for a corner. Moyes back at United. Brighton getting humbled. They got too big for their shoes. Now just imagine what will happen to them in the Europa League. I don't know. We'll see. I think in the Europa League, in the group stage, they should cook. I need to see what their group will be. I don't know when the draw is and all that stuff. But in the Europa League, I'm expecting Brighton to cook teams in the group stage. If they just play their style. Oh my fucking God. Estepunan. That's the brother you want to buy. That's the brother that you, man, wanted to go and buy. Yo, that was wild from Estepunan, bro. That man just kicked out a play. De Zerbi is mad random. Why does just change the team like this? Pick your best 11. He does like to tinker. He does like to change things. I've seen that. But it's been working for it. I remember last season he made wholesale changes and he smashed up a team away from home. I can't remember who exactly it was. But they did have quite a few fixtures. It was one of them Premier League weekends where it was a game in like 2 days difference. And they just chucked the whole... They just changed the whole 11. Went back out there and battered whoever they played that moment. It was wild. See if I can go back and find it. Last season, let's see. Brighton. Who was it? Because I'll remember, when I see it, I'll remember it. I just need to just visualize it. It was a battering. 5-1. No, that was against Middlesbrough. 4-1 when against Everton. Early in the year. 3-1 against Southampton. Who was it? Beat Liverpool 3-0. 4-0 at home to West Ham. Was it 4-0 at home to West Ham that they did this? No, it was not. You guys remember? Right. If there's any Brighton fans, they might. Wolves. That's the one. It was Wolves, wasn't it? Yes. Wolves at home, 6-0, and their lineup was so changed. I'll go through their lineup in a minute. That was the Wolves game. Yeah. It was still in goal. The back four was fairly first team with Veltman, Webster, Dunk, Estepunan. Pascal Gross started alongside Billy Gilmore. There was no Caicedo, no McAllister. March started. Undav. That brother started as well. And Ciso, who wasn't a starter at that point, and Welbeck up front. Yeah, McAllister on the bench, Caicedo on the bench, Matoma was on the bench as well, Levi Cole was on the bench. So they left, there was quite a strong bench. They battered Wolves. Absolutely battered them. Battered. Yeah. What's Ings' trim? I don't know what's going on. Smash up the likes. Subscribe if you haven't already. It's been a great watch along. Very enjoyable. Very good. Yeah. No, I'm not saying he's a bad player. It's just a few people were saying that we should go to Brighton and buy him. And I was like, no, we shouldn't. No, we should not go to Brighton and overpay for another one of their players. Absolutely not. Definitely not going for another left back either. I don't believe in overpaying for left backs anymore. After what happened last time. Left back is a position you should be able to do some shrewd scouting and keep it moving, man. He is. So we need to. So if we need a left back, go and find your own. Go and find your own, man. Go and find your own. Here's João Pedro. Estepanan, ball across the box, blocked. Where they get him from, wherever they got him from, find out who the next one is. People need to start digging into what Brighton are doing with their recruitment and stop trying to just take who they recruited, man. Because they're just gonna just keep doing this scam. It's an absolute scam. What's going on? Ball's gonna come in. João Pedro. Left side. Great link up. João Pedro, ball in. Shot. Big save from Areola again. Areola has got a case to say that he's man of the match. He's one of the man of the matches of this game. He's been unbelievable, Areola. Save after save after save after save. The only one he didn't save was a fantastic finish right into the side netting. He has been unbelievable today. He's definitely, I don't know what you guys think, but he's got to be up there for man of the match. Maybe it might be Bowen as well. Bowen's been involved with quite a few of the goals. But for me, Areola's he's got to be up there. I think Bowen's got a goal and an assist. He's been very good on that right. Whoever's cooked Webster deserves a mention as well. There's Antonio Benrahma. Yeah, man, he's been unbelievable. Areola's been unbelievable today. Proper performance. Smash up the likes. We're almost on 400 likes. 87 minutes gone. Two minutes left. What's going on around Europe? Let's just take a look at the score lines. There are games going on. Spain, Real Madrid yesterday again. Jude Bellingham. This brother just keeps scoring. Leverkusen are beating Mönchengladbach 3-0 away from home. Mad. Xabi Alonso. What is going on over there after losing Diaby as well? Moving mad. Italy. One of the big teams playing France. PSG play later. Lens. They play against them at home. Marseille winning 1-0. PSG's games always seem to be at 8 o'clock, I swear. Every time. I don't know if that's their TV schedule over there in France or something, but they're always... Them PSG games always seem to be at 8 o'clock. He's on a drunk watch-along. Oh, my God. That's mad. That's crazy. You're damn right they will. You're damn right. You're damn right, man. Let that man live in it. I'm not gonna lie. I love Lawless, man. I have no problem when Lawless is happy. I'm happy, man. I can't lie. Lawless is one of them ones where I don't mind, man. Give him the trophy, Conference League parades, bruv. Give him it all, bruv. Give him it all. I'm good. Give him all of that. Mad. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Coming into the final stages, let's see how much time there is added on. There won't be much time, I'm sure. Ball comes in, Estepanan. Of course, I want Liverpool to lose tomorrow. Let's not be silly. Let's not be silly now. These are simple questions. Of course, I want Liverpool to lose. Why would I want them to do anything other than that? Am I blind? 6 minutes added on. Ball's going to come into the box now. Again, Brighton are just in and around it. Of course, I want a Liverpool humbler. I'd love nothing more. I don't like none of these, man. Every team in that top 6 can hold them L's every time, 100%. They haven't won a game yet. Yeah, it's been 2 draws, isn't it? Every single time. PSG, man. Enrique. There's a big job for Enrique, you know, we're watching because Enrique, outside of that Barcelona, And obviously Spain semi-final. I think in the Euros, we got to keep an eye on Enrique, bro, at club level. It's been a while since he cooked up something special. So a lot of people wanted him at Chelsea. Let's see if Enrique is all that. He's in a league he should dominate. He's doing the job after Poch. So obviously everyone was like, yo, it's the Farmers League. You should win that league with ease. If you don't win that league, you're in big trouble. So I'm not expecting any Enrique issues over there. Better win that league. Better win that league now. Don't play. Don't pull a fast one. I don't want to hear excuses. 2 points. First 2 games. Better win tonight. Bro, I've seen Areola save again. This guy's crazy. Give him man in the match. Areola, another save. This guy's on something. I can't lie. He's on something. Maybe France after Mike. That's probably the guy to maybe be second choice. He's moving mad. And mostly straight at him. But listen, you're saying that, but bro, there's still big saves that have got to be made. I can't lie. Ball comes into the box. Woo! Ings. These guys are defending. You got the art of defending, man. Bro, the positioning, exactly. The positioning from Areola, you got to give the credit where it's due, man. Unbelievable today. It's not as easy as it looks, but Ings there with that mad haircut. I don't know what's going on. I think he's definitely got something going on there. But yeah, listen. Big. Areola was going to save that too, 100%. Yeah, he's looking good. 3 minutes left. It's a madness. Got a video dropping after this watch along this evening. It will come soon. Keep your eyes peeled. De Zerbi. Seems like United are cursed with their keepers, just like our number 9 is cursed. I saw the goals that Man United conceded. What was Onana doing? On the 1v1, I think he was trying to stand up for as long as possible, and obviously second guess on the striker at the time, but he sat him down. The second goal for the set piece, I think it was. I have to watch that one again. I don't know if I was looking at him as being at fault to look back at it. That Ramsdale mistake earlier seemed like his controller disconnected. That first goal for Arsenal conceded was wild. I can't lie. It was all over the shop. It was such a strange goal to concede. But West Ham today have defended for their lives. It's so credible, man. Unbelievable. Proper defending. And they had a plan going forward as well. They had a clear plan. They targeted Webster, got him out wide in the channels, took him apart. Really, I'm very impressed, man. I think it's one of the most impressive performances of the season so far. I know they've needed their keeper to make saves as well, but I think they've deserved it. For the way that they've defended, I think they've deserved their keeper to have to, make them saves as well. They've deserved a bit of luck. But yeah, I'm very impressed. Because everybody knows Brighton going to dominate the ball. But the way they've gone forward and they've been clinical, it's good. Let's see. Emerson's had that dog in him this game. He's enjoying himself. PSG versus Lens. Coming to a close, not far away. 30 seconds left, guys. Game is nearly over. What a week end it's been so far. We've got great games tomorrow as well. That Newcastle-Liverpool game is going to be nuts. It's going to be nuts. Will be next watch along. I think will be then on the Wednesday against Wimbledon. Cut back. Go on. Get the fourth. No one's stopping you. May as well take a little shot. Keep it. I worry about our depth with Santos gone. You don't want to overdo it, as I always say. 22, 23 players is what Poch asked for. So that comes with trusting that your players will stay fit, most of them. You're going to get injuries here and there, but you can't build a team for the season with no European football to say that you're going to have a team just in case you get 10 injuries or something. Like, Ings should be finishing that. Go on, make it 4 then. Bruv, make it 4. Oh, these guys, they should have scored. West Ham should have scored. Full time. But yeah, like I said, you can't build a team for the season to say, oh, if we get 10 injuries, we're still gonna have we're gonna still have a really good bench. Like, no. Poch wants 23 players, 22 players. That's the max any manager really wants to work with anyway. And it makes sense. So Santos goes, you've got Enzo, Lavia, Caicedo, Leslie, Gallagher. You don't need any more than 5 midfielders for a team that don't have Europe. So there's enough depth there. If we get 3 injuries, then we get 3 injuries. Like, that's just how the game goes. That's what happens. You have to adapt. So we got enough depth. We do not need 6 midfielders. We got Carney and Nkuku that are still to come back from injury to play advanced. We're going for another attacker, and that's it. We got enough players. Because otherwise, what happens is you're almost wishing on injuries so people can play. Because say we don't get any injuries and we actually are okay, Santos don't even get onto the bench, and now he's just wasting everybody's time. He's wasting his time, wasting our time. We are not really developing him because he's not even making it on the bench, and then I'll be really saying that we're stifling his development. So only one of them could stay. It was Leslie or Santos they picked, and that's it. That's all we can do. So it is what it is. All right. We move, guys. Enjoy your content, man. You know what I'm saying? There's more content out there for them Arsenal reviews. I'm gonna go check out them fan cams. I'm gonna post my video probably in the next half an hour. I got it in the back end. Just got to get a thumbnail on it, and it goes. And yeah, what a day! Very, very enjoyable day. I've enjoyed myself a lot. Hope you guys have too. And we will be back like we always are. Big up your damn selves. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. The road to 70k is on. It's continuing. In a bit, people. Peace. Come on.